Yeah.
I got the notification while I was driving over here from YouTube.
Oh yeah, because I set the.
Is it
You
about
can
to
like
start?
set it earlier or whatever. So we should be starting. We should have been live.
We are live on YouTube.
Okay, so I'm 18 and over. Is everyone else
Yeah,
over
yeah.
18?
I am over 18 years of age.
I'm over
Over the
18
18
years of age.
Yes, I am also over 18.
Years, age, 18, over.
Over. So let's do a quick recap. Does anyone wanna remind us where?
Mr. Notes Guy.
Mr. Notes Guy?
Would you please?
Our local historian.
As we approached the town last time, we saw panic and fear. We went into the town. Our thief, rogue dude, snuck in and discovered the town was rebelling against Harbin Wester, the townmaster. There were talks of vandalism at the Miners' Exchange. The Shrine of Luck was desecrated. The well mechanism was destroyed, and there was arson at the Lion's Shield coaster.
That's right.
We were asked by the townmaster to look into these acts of vandalism, and he informed us that there was a figure here from the Lords of Lions who had a bright glowing eye that emits red, armored figure, legally distinct, but has a hankering to unalive gobos.
Thank you.
I like that you're responding, acting like you're surprised by these notes, Andy.
We went to.
Oh yeah, that happened.
I remember this fact.
Maris, the cleric, went to the Shrine of Luck, and the altar was gone, and we worked on rebuilding and restoring that. There was a object that had been hewn away with a pickaxe at the Shrine of Luck, and there were runes that were previously noticed, but they are also gone. They were written in Old Dwarvish, and there were tracks behind the shrine. Let's see here. We, the sister Gatorade.
Ariel.
Yeah, she, Gatorade, told us that there was a yellow stone taken, and it matches the color, the hue of our yellow stone, our Netherese rock. That only one of us can touch currently.
That's me.
Yes.
Oh, big arm.
So we are assuming that Netherese rock is gone.
Colleagues are bold.
Haley, I'm hoping I'm reading my incredibly awful handwriting correctly. Haley, the person at the Miners' Exchange, lost part of her building, and we worked on restoring that.
Hilia?
Hilia?
I'll look it up.
The provisioner at the Miners' Exchange.
Yes.
Maris did a lot of hard work there.
I also.
That's right. You did a lot of. I'm just remembering.
You did not. I did.
Maris was. Who has the notes here? Me or you? Maris was key.
Who has the level of exhaustion here? Huh? That's me.
There's.
Yeah, I do. I still have a first level exhaustion.
I thought we haven't taken a long rest yet.
No, that's still early in the day.
There's a purple tiefling named Gristling who's not happy with Harbin. There was an alchemic explosion at the bar, the Lion Shield coaster, and it looks like goblins went in and attacked the bar. I have a note here because we were bouncing back and forth. There were tracks that were dragged away from the Miners' Exchange into the woods.
Yep.
We ever did go down that new way.
We have not explored the tracks that have gone away from the Miners' Exchange or the tracks that have gone away from the Shrine of Luck. We went into the house after Dell and Thorkin assaulted the bar peoples.
Whoa.
Allegedly.
Dale was trying to get something.
Hey, let the narrator narrate, boy.
Dale went to the halfling waitress
She
and
is
found out
awesome.
that she was a DV
Undisputed.
victim.
I got a degree in law. It was you
Reads out the notes. The note taker gets to read the notes.
Okay. Dell stole L. Are there any comments on that?
I tried to get away with telling both the waitress and the bar owner that the other one had given it to me.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Halia is
Halia.
Halia. Halia. Thornton.
It is now Haley.
It's now Haley.
It's now Haley. We have Gatorade and Haley.
Okay. It's kind of like Tiffany. Tiffany's like one of those medieval names. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, sure. I don't know where you're going. What?
Haley's not.
Haley's a medieval name. Tiffany's a medieval name. They're the same.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Okay.
Charles.
Let's see. We went to the house. There was an alchemic explosion. Dell died.
Very small.
All natural.
Dell dies to goblin explosion.
How do you
I see.
unnaturally die?
It was a very all natural death, the kind that you really want. You know,
Yeah.
stuff you get from Whole Foods.
I wanna-
all natural.
Yeah,
death.
sure.
Non-GMO.
Non-GMO.
It was a non-GMO death. I don't care
We
if
were
the
able
gluten's
to
free,
beat
I
the
don't want it.
goblins with help of legally distinct killer degabos. And we revivified Dell at the cost of his necklace.
And the leg
Fruit's
hair.
mother amulet.
Yeah.
And the leg hair.
And the leg hair. Dell's legs were burned off in the explosion, but they got better, and Dell now has a symbiote.
You guys don't know that.
He's just reading the quest log, basically.
This is the narrator.
It says Dell gets a symbiote.
Your characters don't know that.
Well, yeah, that's
Very true.
medical.
I think we spent 10 minutes talking about your symbiote.
Jeremiah is currently God. We shall listen.
We then went to the well, and there was an
Oh, the vowel monster?
Odio?
Odio?
I like the buy a vowel.
O-T-Y-U-T-H.
Yes.
We cleared the well out of the OTU. We found a nethery stone shard in there. We also found one up in the house. And we
think there's 4.
We think there's 4. We lifted the OTU out of the well very carefully to make sure that the well wouldn't be poisoned because
A
he
great
was emitting
combination
poison.
of pushing.
Eating and hoeing.
Yes.
Yep.
I thought it was a great
It was a great combo.
teamwork effort.
And we all got out of the well. And that's where we left off.
The bar owner also prevented me from going to talk to the waitress after saving her from her abuser.
Yes, 50 to 75% of the party's banned from going back into the bar.
That's right.
Yeah, I forgot
You guys
that
are
I'm banned from
restricted.
the bar.
You got
I thought she
because
liked
you were
my little
cahoots.
kiss at the end.
You were-
I wasn't even there.
You never will.
Maris tipped her well, so Maris is okay.
Maris is definitely welcome.
Yeah,
And,
but I thought I blew her a kiss and she kind of liked it.
Yeah,
That
you
did
know
happen.
you're still
That
welcome
did
on
happen.
that.
Yeah, doesn't mean you're unbanned, buddy.
Also, Zatara's not necessarily banned from the bar, but we haven't had that yet.
Yeah.
He may or may not.
Alrighty, so we're left with a couple of choices here. I have illustrated on the map. We've got 2 of the little quest blocks that have been completed in red. I should probably change that to like a gray, but we've got 2 that have been unfulfilled.
Do the numbers mean anything?
No,
That's
no.
been bothering me for a while.
It doesn't matter. I'll put them all the same number.
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
What do they mean?
Okay.
They all don't.
You could have messed with
So
us
you've
for
got-
at least a little
I
bit.
could've, we
Like
still
you
have
never know.
rumor from the Shrine of Luck where it sounded like the what is it called? The cornerstone of the shrine, or actually no, the shrine itself, the base of the shrine was
Yeah, the
desecrated and taken out.
the dwarven
Exactly.
rooms.
And then the miners' exchange, as recounted, had been taken out, but
Yeah.
was restored. The corner of the
Temporarily.
temporarily was restored.
So
And there's
I believe our last decision was that we went to the well, and then we were going to go do the miners' exchange and follow the tracks behind it. I believe what we were last going to do.
Maris, before we go do that, would like to see if there's any shop in town that has a diamond worth at least 300 gold.
A shop in
Yeah.
town?
Or the miners' exchange.
Miners'
Anywhere
exchange.
that we could buy a diamond worth 300 very specifically.
Town master's
While Maris
house
does
that
that, does
Bill can
anybody
go
care if I
steal.
find a corner of the town and just take a short rest? Because
Yeah, if you
I
guys
am
want.
totally out of rage, and I need a short rest to get one back.
That's right.
I will go with Maris, and as we're trying to find a diamond, I'll go, hey, you're still good at the bar, right?
Is it?
I believe so, yes.
There's this cute halfling girl that we saved from domestic abuse. Apparently, I'm banned from the bar for some weird drink thing. If you go back,
What a great way to put that.
if you go back and see the halfling, tell her I'll be meeting at the Stonehill Inn one of these nights.
Oh,
Yeah.
night invitation.
Yeah,
Yeah, like that won't fall flat on its face.
old Dale needs something.
It needs some
Have on
comfort.
his step.
Are you wanting me to go to do this now? I feel like there's a little bit of urgency.
No. It's just like we're not done with this town. Like we come back, so I'd like to see her again.
I love how he switches with his characters. You know, he's like the good Maris right now. He's like, we kind of have stuff we have to do. You know,
Warlock Maris would
can't
have.
your Lord, can't
been
your
my
nether
wingman
region
without
take a
any
break for a
questions.
week? You know.
I feel like Hot Maris would have helped me out. Okay.
Yeah, but that's not hot Maris.
I
That's
know.
why it's funny.
I love that it's just personality. Hey, it's not about the looks.
I'm
It's
just
about
gonna-
the personality.
I'm gonna wait for them at where we're gonna start at the. I'm gonna wait for them where they start at the tracks.
This
Because
is
I
gonna
need
be
a
the
short
miners'
rest, otherwise I'm
exchange.
useless. If
Okay.
we-
You guys
if we
doing the
have-
miners' exchange?
I mean,
Okay.
short
You
rest
see
doesn't-
Goblin Slayer over there, by the way.
Yeah, but I can
Bargain.
use my
Maris, where
I
you
can
headed?
use my
We-
dice.
Maris is
Dice
looking
always.
to add the shops in the town to
Okay.
see if she can find the diamond.
Okay.
And Dale is with Maris.
Savras, what are you doing?
I will be with the main party.
Ooh.
What's the main party?
It's split right now. Wow. You can see
Well,
that
he's gonna
Goblin
go-
Slayer is just kind of sitting there, not interacting, just as an NPC, kind of showing through his animations and moving back and forth. Are you ready to move on? Kind of a thing.
Hey, are we able to target him with a spell?
No, he's on.
not
right
targetable.
now.
Man, these people are going to be really useful now. Not targetable. Can't die. So what are you two doing?
We're going for diamond hunting, and I'm trying to get
Rumor
Maris to
mill,
be
diamond
Rumor
hunting.
I was gonna use my hit dice, but I just had a thought. Does the potent healing text on my Harry Apt of Wound Closure apply to hit dice as well? And that is maximize the number of hit points restored.
That's a great question.
Because if that's true, man, I am full health again.
Yeah,
think
I
it's
would
for the
see
guy.
why we couldn't interpret it that way.
Yes.
Because you heal the max, right?
Mm-hmm. Because it doesn't necessarily restore.
I used 2 and I'm back up. I'm back up to full.
That should max it.
Restored in this sense isn't specific to spell or healing, like from a.
Yeah, no,
Right.
just
You
it just
restore
If you gain hit
HP
points.
from thinking
Task
short
force.
rest.
Good call out. Okay. You guys can take a short rest if you want. After you guys deal with the town, you're looking for a $300
Diamond.
size diamond in
Yep.
the town.
I guess I will go with those two.
I am meditating.
You do that.
I would say that
meditate on.
Well,
the
Mike meditate
general
better
store
because
doesn't
you're-
have anything like that. I would say that
Brain is just clean.
also the folks, the Barthen's Provisions hasn't seen any nominations that large. However, you do see, as you're making your way up Main Street, a group of adventurers that you may have encountered historically in the pass.
Is that random? Ah,
You have to remind me their names. I can't remember. their
Dom,
names.
random.
Random. Yeah, that's right.
I
We got
think
Dom.
Random was the only one whose name we got.
Oi! Where's your big boy? Where's he at?
Asleep.
I'm right here. Can't you tell?
Huh?
I'm right here.
Who's
Can't you
speaking? Oh,
tell? There's
not
uppies.
you.
There is a piece.
Hey, don't mess with it. He'll pull out his legs and blind you.
And he's like,
I'm not.
why don't you put some
do
pants
that.
on? This is not for
There's
you.
uppies.
You are still naked.
Yeah,
No, I
you
got
are,
like
yeah.
tattered clothes.
Yeah, no,
Right.
we got him
That's
close.
true.
We got him
Yeah.
close.
One of
Who's
the
the servant
guys
with
have.
you guys?
Oh well.
Wasn't there a guy that had a really nice, I don't know, shirt that was of foreign nature? Where did he go?
Where did he go?
Oh, are you talking about Jared's character?
No, me. My
he-
Hawaiian
he had a
shirt.
Oh, your Hawaiian
I,
shirt.
I'm no longer in Hawaiian shirts.
This is
That be me.
junior here.
I'm Dale. That's my accent changes with the wind.
Southern drawl.
Does anybody else use D&D and Beyond?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where do they keep the hit dice on this?
On your hit
Click,
points.
when you click the short
Oh no,
rest,
you have to click short rest.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I was
My shirt was damaged, and I'm in the market for another one, but I assure you I'll be acquiring one very soon.
Do any of you have a Hawaiian shirt?
yeah,
Wise
in the
mates?
beautiful
Oh wait,
southern
do
tropics
any of
of
you
Phandalin.
have a Hawaii shirt?
A Hawaii?
why don't you roll a chance?
A chance
Roll.
cube?
Let's roll 100% chance.
Dude, you are such a benevolent DM. You're like, we'll give you a chance.
I'll give you a chance.
I roll. Okay, I
My friend has a
rolled.
D8 that
I
is like good,
freaking rolled
bad, horrible.
2 tens.
two tens. So I was like 2050.
Remember when I rolled a 5?
19.
19. So you can see there's 4 of them, and one of them is kind of their pack mule, carrying just a huge bag of just
Mhm.
junk, and you can see that she's kind of just rummaging through it. But there isn't a chance. You did not meet the percentile to see anything of interest that's t-shirt size.
No Dell size
What,
t-shirts.
they're bringing.
Oh, that would have been
You
perfect,
roll
but it's a 2x.
Where does nitrogen?
13.
Oh my gosh.
There's no diamonds
Who else
either.
is it to you? We got. You want to save on this?
Me? I
Our Sabras
percentile?
percentile.
Alright.
Control them.
I can't help. I'm not even there.
70.
70. Oh, whoops! Cling, 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 cling. As this large diamond just
Yay!
pops out of her. Oh no! Whoopsie! And then Dom is like, "Whoa, what are you doing?" You know, and he kind of like hits her down, and then they kind of pick up their belongings that spilled out from their last haul.
Dom. I couldn't notice that big rock that you had on the floor just then. What's it worth to you?
Oh yeah, and he kind of draws
Oh,
the sword.
hey, we're all what?
Peace.
Back up, all of y'all.
We have some magic items and jewels of our own that we'd be
We have-
willing to trade.
We have gold.
And gold.
Why don't you roll me persuasion?
Okay. Persuasion, and I.
If you sing the
I-
silver and gold
I
song
will
from
attempt to
Rudolph the
guidance
Red-Nosed Reindeer, you get bonus +2 to the roll.
Silver and gold.
Oh no, it's
Alright.
insight that I can't roll lower than.
I'm giving you the guidance.
I can see it.
8 plus persuasion is 14
And you roll the d4? Okay.
plus 1. Yeah. I rolled a 1 on that d4.
So 14 total? What you got? Show me what you got first.
Oh, we got just your general gold.
We got 300 gold.
We also have this L mug worth approximately 80 gold.
That's 380 for you right there.
I have plenty of gold, as you can see. Clang, clang, clang is the
No, we can't see. I'll be so.
You can hear it. You can hear it in her back.
Dale definitely throws
You're gonna
a
have
large
to make
slice
it-
at the bottom of it.
Worth our while.
What's the value in the diamond to you over the gold?
Magic.
It's a magical diamond.
I don't think you can do magic.
That's why I want magic in exchange for it. We want magic for magic.
Dumb, he called you stupid.
Ooh, I could give him 1 charge of magical balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have
Don't
to
do that.
you have to
Come on,
shake
Sam.
them appropriately.
Oh, are you talking about ball bearings?
Yeah, the magical ball.
Oh, I see. I don't think you can split it.
Can't give him 1
But
charge.
you can give them the
Is it-
entirety.
Is it worth the long sword that no one's using?
That's true. You guys did get like a plus.
I have this
sword.
amulet.
That's
That,
an adamantium.
Oh, that's
Where-
right.
guys, I had an amulet on. Where'd that go?
Gone.
The beholder took it.
Just realized.
Sir, the price of your life.
Oh shit! No way.
You're alive right now.
I forgot you guys have this adamantium. So what did I say it was? +1.
That's
It's just adamantium
Oh,
that
it
does
doesn't
critical hit
That's
against
right, yeah.
inanimate objects.
Is that worth it to get rid of? I feel like I'm never going to use it. None of.
I would
nobody
like
else.
that to be rid of.
Well, it's like, when are we planning on bringing down any buildings?
In Baldur's Gate, an adamantium sword is only worth 250 gold.
Well, let's throw
Great,
in.
so we'll throw 50 gold in.
We'll throw in this
I
ale
don't
mug.
want gold. I want.
What about this ale mug? Okay, I'm going to.
Dale will take you behind
Okay.
the building
Okay.
and
I
he
am
will
going
show
to
you some
guys-
magic.
I am going to do.
How about this?
They're being too hard and they
How
start kind
Hold
of like.
on,
taking
hold
it.
on. Hey, Dom, you see this ale mug? It is a magic ale mug, and I'm going to attempt to pull con on him.
Okay. Why you roll me deception and a performance?
Deception. Okay, so deception, performance.
As you show off the mug, you perform it, and then your words, your flattery is
wizard.
deceiving.
Okay, so deception is 26.
Very good.
Uh,
Oh, really? I've heard about these.
performance
Oh.
is 11.
Mm.
I
Just
just,
a little rusty.
Dude, do you have a heroic inspiration to reroll that or a luck roll?
I do have heroic. I can't use luck.
You could re-roll it with a heroic inspiration.
That's lower.
Dang it!
I love it.
But my deception, it is. He does believe that it is magic. I
could probably resell that. I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, Dom, I just died just like an hour ago, so my theatrics are a little rusty, but trust, this is the real deal.
I'm glad the character who died is the one who's
Very
really
well.
trying to get into that.
Very well. Okay, so if you'll mark off the adamantium sword, and I will negate it here from this list.
Removed.
That mug.
Removed.
I'm carrying 113 pounds of stuff. Oh man.
Well, you're kind of buff, aren't you?
Oh
They said you guys hear about the disturbance in the forest, right?
In the force?
Forest.
The forest that we're headed to?
Talking about
There's a disturbance in the mitochondria. No.
metachlorians.
The metachlorians.
The mitochondria is no longer the powerhouse of the cell. It's a huge uprising.
Seems like it's taken quite a bit of miners to try to get back what it was that was stolen, but a lot of the miners haven't come back. Maybe we should look at it. We can do it.
Yeah, do you know what was stolen? And where it was stolen from?
No, but apparently there's some tracks leading into the forest that we're gonna go check out.
Did they
that's
leave
where we
from
were gonna
Dom
go.
just switched. Did Dom just switch accents?
He's always had this grizzled accent.
That wasn't grizzled. You totally went southern for a second. I was
Hey,
like, wait a minute.
Hey,
Hey,
my accent changes the wind, so
Oh,
I'm not
damn.
gonna call you out on anything.
Now.
What was it?
What's
Dom,
all the
like-
fuss about?
Wasn't he a surfer, bro?
Yeah.
Was he a surfer, bro? No, that was a red brand.
Yeah, no, you're right. It was
Red
the red
brands.
bands.
Yeah, red brands.
Oh,
Surfers.
surfers.
I think he was just. I mean, he was.
It was just
easily
gruff.
taken.
Gruff, like rough.
Where do these tracks start? Do they start from the shrine or the provisions?
The miners guild. The miners.
The exchange.
Dude,
The miners
I could do a pretty good
You know,
trick
we
if
got
I'm
some
honest.
people there already found those tracks, and we're on our way to go that way.
Great.
So
More the better.
So we're about to head that way, so might as well.
Let it be a competition then.
Oh.
Oh, not one of these again.
A competition? Don't you get tired of being beaten?
Oh no! Don't bring that up again.
You're not there.
I do have a score to settle. There's something
Oh,
wrong.
tell you what,
we got it.
A little bit of friendly competition will make sure that the quest gets done.
Del,
You guys willing to wager?
What do you
The
want?
most kills in this interaction wins.
Wins what? Do you have any magic items in that big pouch of yours?
That's none of your business.
You know that
We
shirt
gotta
I was
put something
wearing?
up to wager.
One has to give a favor to the other.
A favor.
Is this like in a hotel room?
Is this a massage parlor?
Yeah.
Completely platonic.
Oh, okay. What type of favor are you looking for?
That's up to the winner to decide.
Alright.
What favor do we want?
We'll figure that out. I'm sure we can use them for later.
Yeah, that's useful to have in your pockets. Just
the
like a
best
generic
party
IOU.
win. Del, do you still have that map from
I feel like we need
Gristling,
an IOU
the
or
barkeeper,
something. Ooh.
that we received?
Let me
What's
check. Do I? What map? What map?
The map from Gristling, the barkeeper, that we received. Your good friend.
You got a map?
No, we didn't.
No, I don't think I have anything, Maris.
I'm gonna have to go march myself over there and get it from her personally.
Yeah, you should do that.
Make
Yeah,
sure you
she's
don't
in a real
say
good
you're
mood.
Tell her you're our friend.
I was gonna say,
Drop
tell
her name when you go there.
Yeah, tell her.
Tell
You
you're
know,
your
you
friends
were
with
talking
Dale
about
and Thorkin.
Your
Dale and
friends with
Thorkin are your
Okay, why
friends.
don't we
You'll
get a
get a-
group deception?
You'll get a free drink. He's hot there.
Give me a group deception.
I'm just adding fuel to the fire indirectly.
Deception.
Yeah.
15.
Okay. Very good.
7.
And it's up to Maris.
17.
Okay, he seems convinced.
Yay!
Leave his party, head over to the bar.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
We gotta
Let's
go.
Let's go. We bolt to.
I say, I
Thorkin
run,
and the
you
goblin.
guys go, and I grab Thorkin at mid-meditation. Like, come on, we
no,
gotta
No
go.
short rest then? You guys are...
No.
No,
we're not.
So
You
I'm.
did.
No, well, that wasn't an hour.
That's true.
No.
So he's middle meditation. Since I am a rogue and can run super fast with my brand new legs, without stumbling, I go get him, and then as they're passing, we all run.
Okay.
Come on, big
No
guy.
short rest for you,
No
bro.
short rest
Uppies.
for you guys.
We got a
Alrighty,
favor to win.
why don't we make a
We got
couple
some killings to do.
survival checks? It seems like
Survival?
I've
this is
got
quite
a.
far
I've got a
into
plus
the
4.
I've got a +3.
forest. As we turn over, you can kind of see where Phandalin is, right over here, and it's over into this area. So it's probably going to take quite a hike. So you're going to have to probably spend an hour or so hiking through, this plains area and then into kind of more rough foresty terrain. So why don't we do?
For the sake of his short rest, can I carry him on my back?
Or at
You
least
want to carry
drag
him
me.
so he can?
At least drag me or something.
I'll do something to allow him to continue his long short
You would
rest.
have to go at a slow pace. You're carrying someone massive.
You're carrying a Goliath.
He's not that much bigger than me.
Are my legs big enough for him?
No. You're 2 sizes smaller than him.
You guys do have a carriage that magically
do.
hauls itself.
I could just, you could
Can
throw me
you
in the
summon
carriage.
it?
Wow. It's in the outskirts of town, right? You guys left it in the outskirts.
We left it at the tavern.
Yeah, that's right, you did.
Or not the tavern, the Stonehill Inn. Oh yeah, are we taking our carriage, or we just?
We probably should.
We probably
If,
should.
if we take the carriage, then I can continue the short rest.
Let's make a U-turn and go to it.
Well,
I will
I
double
mean,
dash for the carriage.
we're tracking the what's-its, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do we want to try and get the carriage? I mean, how far could they have really gotten?
The only thing is just his short rest.
Okay,
He's out of rages, which is our only issue.
fair
We
enough.
have a competition.
I will double dash to and all my movements, sprint up with my brand new beautiful legs,
Okay.
get the carriage, take it through town, and then
We'll continue.
What's
We'll
the
continue
word that you
moving while
use
he's
to
doing
activate
that.
Maris, what's the word that I use to activate it?
You know what pops through my head? It's like that
Well, I
part
mean,
in-
thinking
in,
ahead, I will
Delicious
talk to
in
Maris and
Dungeon,
be like, hey, Maris,
where
what's the
dwarf turns
key
into
word?
the elf and he's
Yes.
like,
What's the
Yes.
press to start
that's what
button?
keeps coming back to
Yeah,
mind
yeah,
when
yeah.
he talks like that.
There.
Press any key, that's the key.
Zabubu.
No, it's not. Let me go dig through my last campaign's notes.
Why don't you make a new note?
Hey, I've got it.
Why
Jeremiah,
don't all
why
of you
you
make
do
a new
that?
note?
I'm doing it right now.
I don't seem to have a pen nor paper. I don't look at the electronic device. I can absolutely take all the notes I could ever possibly want.
You go to that other town.
Oh, I got I was like, oh, got it.
I mean, these notes are interesting. Brenna gets arrested because she can't control her wild side.
Maris, we gotta get out of here before the Dom squad catches up.
Yeah, they're gonna be pissed that they dropped our names at the tavern.
You have a telekinetic connection, right?
No,
No.
that's Warlock Maris.
Dang it! I can just imagine Dale yelling random commands at the cart.
Up, up, and away, web! Go, web, go!
Yip yip!
Yip, yip!
I have
You
a
guys
note
were-
in
you
here
guys were
that we
thinking
got
about
a
more
deck of
appropriate
cards in our
scenarios.
last
I was
campaign.
thinking like, you know, up.
Oh,
Up,
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 uppies.
uppies!
Uppies! Can uppies be the word?
Wingardium Leviosa!
Accio horse.
Grab horse.
Okay, why don't we, while he's looking for that, why don't we roll our
'Kay.
survival checks?
To get in the cart, you need to say Drovish, Drovash, and you sit in the driver's seat and you say Arvish, Arvesh, and that'll summon the spectral horses or
Oh,
polar
baby.
bears.
Spectral polar bears. That's
Yeah,
right.
there's spectral
We need to
forest.
get one of those like thin sticky things and put it like right on that
Uh-huh.
page so he doesn't have to look for it anymore.
Well, no.
Okay,
we got
so
a new
Drovash
note.
is to unlock, and Arvesh is to summon Garcia.
Yes.
Pretty much.
What are the polar bears' names?
Well,
Coke
Garcia's the
and
red
cola.
one.
I know.
Okay,
Huh?
put where you
Coke
guys
and cola.
are.
I like it. Coke and cola.
I like Coke.
Is,
I'll drive. I think I have the highest survival out of the non-resters.
Is
Fair.
what's his bucket coming with us?
Yeah.
Who's what's his
Goblin
bucket?
Slayer.
Goblin Slayer.
Goblin Slayer.
Unalive
Oh, I don't want
goblins.
to bring him. He's annoying and grumpy.
Yeah, but he's really strong, so.
He's
Yeah,
really
but he also
strong.
doesn't check for traps.
It's all see and I can see through
Not-
all traps.
Neither does.
Do I get guidance on my survival check?
Sure. Your friend wants
no.
to
Yes.
touch your shoulder.
Yes.
I'm at 9 health. I could benefit from a short rest as well if we're
Oh.
taking one. And as we talked about previously, if you use magic, you don't get the benefits of a
That's
short or long
exactly
rest.
right.
So
Guidance. This is why
Very
you have a
good,
paladin and a
Harris.
cleric.
And
that's a 10.
that's 10.
Good
It's
enough
taking you guys
for
a little bit longer
Wow.
to find this trail now that you're
The
using.
one time you use my guidance, that's what you do with it?
Hey, I rolled on the D4. I rolled the same as my D20.
Okay. You get lost a little bit.
Got 2 3s.
Okay, why don't you roll it again? Here's your to recover.
Guidance.
Taking a little bit longer than usual.
Did you roll your hit dice too?
I haven't yet. Once
Oh
I get the
my
confirmation
gosh!
we get a short
And?
rest, I will.
What did I roll last time? 10? 8.
You're lost.
How many of these rolls
All right.
before my short rest is?
Why don't we roll?
Don't
Step
roll-
aside.
roll
This is a
down-
combat
roll
guide.
down- Roll me a d20 to see if an encounter occurs.
Oh no. Why do I have to do this? Last time I got a green dragon. That's a 6.
Oh no, one of your wheels
Oh.
has crushed into a gap in the and the terrain.
I
This is
couldn't,
starting-
I
this is
couldn't
starting to
see
feel
that
like
from my
Oregon
angle.
Trail.
I'm too
I know.
short.
Am I gonna get dysentery?
Yeah, exactly. Who gets dysentery?
It's not my fault. I couldn't see that road bump from my angle. I'm
no, did it get
Oh yeah,
wild?
the
there's
rails.
like
Look at that. How
the
many
little
wheels do you
lip
guys
at
have
the
left?
end. You're just
Why don't you
here.
mark off one of your wheels? Hearts.
Oh,
then,
so we
yeah.
have no wheels.
We got
We have
no
no
wheels.
Good thing we came back and got the cart, guys.
Do we have like special reinforced wheels?
Yeah, they
Actually, it'd be really funny
Yeah.
if we unsummon the cart
They
and
had
then resummon it and we get
Normal
we get
normal
wheels.
wheels have
so the
one
cart
heart.
doesn't unsummon. The polar
These
bears
wheels
do.
have two.
And we've lost both.
And you guys
Yeah.
have not done anything to repair the broken wheel.
How far out from town are we?
You're lost. You don't know.
Are we not following the tracks? I guess I am
Well,
not.
you tried to.
Is my short rest finished?
Yes. You're,
Okay, I have smithing tools. I can take a look at the wheel.
Please fix.
What do you want me to roll?
that's a great question.
Strength and proficiency?
Am I ready? No, you just roll. We'll roll strength and then add your proficiency.
Okay.
Because you've got proficiency in
I do.
smith.
I do have proficiency in smithing tools.
Guidance.
She likes me more than you.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Nat 1?
Both of them.
Oh no!
You rage fixed it and got 2 nat 1s?
Nice.
I got 2 nat ones.
Clink!
20 and the D4 were both nat ones.
Dang it!
Guys.
These smithing tools haven't been oiled or greased or
What
handled
are
in a
we
while.
doing?
Dang it! Crunch.
What is wrong?
You no longer have artisan smithing tools.
Your smithing tools
I
broke?
broke my smithing tools.
You broke your smithing tools.
What do I have? Do I have anything of use?
I think we just go try and find the goblins.
Do you know where the tracks went? I kind of lost the tracks.
Yeah,
Why
sure.
don't you make a survival check?
Maris will
Maris?
attempt to make a survival check. Maris will
Well,
cast guidance
you
on
need
herself.
to rest, don't you?
Well, if you finished your short rest,
Those
it
two,
would make sense
those
that
two
I
fails
finished
were
my
an
short rest.
hour of
Yeah,
okay.
I've been, you guys have been resting and wake up and be like, okay, where are we at? And the driver is a little gnome going, I don't know, I can't see.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, the trail's right here, duh.
Oh.
The trail's right here. Duh.
Hey, are you making fun of short people and old people? I'm the old guy going 40 down the interstate.
Pick it up, Grandpa.
Okay, Maris, why don't you do a
Yeah.
survival check?
Just out of curiosity, when we get back to Phandalin, can I find someone to repair my smithing tools?
We'll see if they're there.
Okay.
You can probably buy some more.
Probably buy some more.
Maris,
They're-
in response to Dale's talking back to her, is going to cast Thaumaturgy and make phantom sounds that go wah wah.
Perfect.
You know, I
making
think
fun of old people.
I think my
Guidance
guidance
again.
I say my guidance had to have been like disdain to you.
That was bad.
This is a
10.
combat die.
All right, so what we're gonna do is stop adding guidance because that's clearly gone very well so
Do
far.
you have
Yeah, the
a-
gods are laughing at us.
Yeah,
At this
yeah.
All right.
point.
Not go.
Heroic
Heroic
inspiration. You know what I do?
Yes.
Yes, of course, Andy.
Wheels,
Burn your resources.
two heroic inspirations.
We need to find him a T-shirt
Smithing
about
tools
You know,
and-
burn your resources.
Oh,
Burn
we're
resources.
sticking with that original roll.
Maris, why don't you take the reins?
Seems like it's taking a little bit longer than
Did you
usual.
see
but
the,
you're not quite lost.
the
It's
picture I
just-
sent to the group chat?
Yes.
This is a large,
I love that
vehicle
shirt.
that you're trying to
We're
push
not.
through a footpath.
No,
Well,
Maris.
Oh, you guys.
Maris
abandoned,
is
right?
just on the opinion. Let's abandon the
I was gonna
vehicle.
say,
Oh,
Let's
okay.
just-
we should just
Yeah.
abandon
Okay,
the
you're
cart.
on foot. You're on
Yeah.
foot. Okay,
So
great.
I say Arbesh to unsummon the
We'll lock the cart,
polar bears,
lock the broken cart.
and then I'll say Drovash to lock the cart.
We were never
I will-
given the keywords
can I-
to
dude,
unsummon
Dude,
bears.
when we get back to it on our way back to town, I'll Lego movie the cart.
I like it.
I'll carry the one broken.
There you go.
The one broken.
Now
side.
that I'm not having to contend with polar bears, I can try to get us back on track.
No.
Okay, let's go.
Me and my
Here
disadvantage.
we go, Southwest.
You don't
You have
have
disadvantage?
Why do you have disadvantage?
Exhaustion.
Is
Well, then you
No,
shouldn't be
Oh,
doing it.
oh no, wait.
It's
It-
only
it's
minus
just a
two.
minus
It's just a
two.
-2. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, but my survival check's a +4.
Mine is as well.
Well, we haven't had any good luck with any of you.
Well,
so
yeah, well, not
Hey,
mine.
I succeeded on one of them.
on one.
Well, why don't you give our friend the help action?
Okay.
And give
How
him
do I
advantage.
do that?
Well, if you're proficient, then you can help him to get an advantage.
Okay,
Oh,
roll with
okay.
advantage. And guidance yourself, dummy.
Yes. 13.
Okay.
Oh no, 16.
16. Good, good, good.
15 plus
That's enough.
3.
Okay, you
Just
guys
two.
make your way on foot. It seems like the path is much easier. Two of our friends took an hour to get rest, and they were able to benefit from a short rest at the expense of your bleed that you had from your friends. And you kind of come around this corner without the cart, and you can see that clearly there has been a path that's been dragged into this area, and you actually hear commotion. As
It's commotion of the ocean. Oh, they beat
there
us.
seems to be a battle underway.
Alright, I'm sprinting to go steal some
Yeah,
kills.
I'm
Yeah.
raging.
We need
Oh,
to
yeah.
steal some kills. We need chaos.
Is anyone within
I'm within 80 feet.
Well, yeah, how far can you throw the hammer?
60 feet?
Oh, you should be able to reach.
Oh,
Oh, tragedy.
that's okay. I didn't put that.
Yeah, anyone within 60 feet? Or it will be if I move 30 feet.
Seems like they are being
Yeah, if you move.
overwhelmed.
Oh,
Well,
the
maybe-
goblins are overwhelming them,
These are
or
not goblins.
these are bandits.
Maybe we let the party at Dom take some beatings and we can look through their big bag of Hawaiian shirts.
Or we hold it. We hold it against them that we
This
saved
bag
them.
of wine shirts. That's great.
They have a big
Yeah,
bag
we
full of
can
Hawaiian shirts.
laud over them our victory.
Okay, why don't we roll initiative?
Sweet.
Make sure you put yourself in your position. The first two
Is this a
squares-
skill check?
I think initiative is.
Really?
I thought it was. It's an ability check. It's a dexterity check.
Right, but it's separate from the skills.
I'm pretty sure it's an ability check.
let's proceed as if it's an ability.
Okay,
check.
your wording said natural 1 on any other skill triggers the symbiotic agenda as well.
I believe it does
That's true.
affect initiative.
No way, did you nat 1 your initiative?
Dale, I can see you having heart
Does anyone by chance
Why don't we
want to
add-
swap with a
We'll
7?
make that one a 13 instead.
Okay, so 13 plus my
your dex.
my initiative. So I'm a 14 for Dale. Thanks, symbiote.
You're welcome. I didn't die.
There's a link perception check.
15.
Does dirty 20 hear Dale
Yeah.
talking with his symbiote?
Dale is talking with himself.
Do I talk or is it
Oh
mental?
no, it's actually
Is it all?
no, it is mental, but
Oh,
he is speaking to himself. You do notice
out
it.
loud, Dale.
Out loud.
Is, Did he say thanks, symbiote?
Oh, I
Yes,
wouldn't
he
call him
did.
symbiote. I don't.
He did say
Oh,
that.
dude, you gotta come up with a name for it, man.
He's like, hey, let's do it. I'd be like, thanks, legs.
That's the.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
talking to your
I'm
legs.
talking to my legs. I'd say thanks, legs.
Bear's got a
Does
3.
acknowledge some odd behavior. It's
Yeah.
just a passive thought passing by.
I feel like you should
That's
call him
strange.
Jeff.
A little bit
No,
strange.
there might. Well, I haven't named my new legs.
Okay, let me zoom out a little bit.
Alright, what you got, Andy?
Let's do this.
This dice is not rolling well today.
None of our dice have rolled.
Also, what does Goblin Slayer get?
Oh, you're
Oh,
right. Let's
yeah.
roll that.
On a liver de Gobbo.
I think he gets. He gets a 14. And then we'll
Oh,
have.
cool. Is that a Jared sheet?
Yeah, he let me borrow it. It's pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
I never built him out on anything else.
Oh, he's got a Google sheet like to build characters.
Yeah, it's really cool. Works really well.
I assume
But-
Bobslayer has a lower
Yes.
initiative than Dale.
You know, I think I actually do have that. Let me-
I thought he beat me last time.
In a tie?
Yeah.
I really like your
I
shirt,
don't know.
dude.
What's
Thank
Goblin Slayer's dex?
So 14.
Oh, mine's a 16. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the
Say there's no way.
best shirt for my daughter for her birthday.
No,
She
what
just
is his
started-
dex?
She just started like
His
getting
dex?
into joke shirts.
Because you tied with
So
Dale.
it's a stick
Oh,
figure.
I should have
No
gotten.
arms.
Sorry, I should only gotten
So
12.
This is Bob.
Oh.
Not a
Bob has no arms. Knock, knock.
Misread.
Who is it?
Not
It's not Bob.
Not Bob.
Then put adventuring party at 10.
Is this Dom's party?
This is Dom's party. And then we'll put at 15 baddies A, and then at 5 baddies B.
What's Batty's A's dexterity?
It'll go last on 15.
You said baddies be on 5, right?
Yeah, baddies B on 5. We need
And then what were the adventuring party was 10?
Yeah, Dom's party.
Dom's party.
Dom, dom, dom.
Dum, da, dum, dum, dum,
And
dum,
what was A?
15, but after, so in between me and.
God.
Well,
We are farmers.
before me,
Oh,
after
I thought
Torque.
you meant something else.
Oh, what did you think I was referencing?
The South Park episode,
Oh, okay.
the Mormon one.
I believe it was the Moms.
the one where it
we
goes,
have-
that's
we
the
have it
correct
in you.
answer.
So first one's Dorkin. Wow,
Dorkin.
Sweet.
All really low initiative.
very low.
Somebody want to switch
Dude, are
the
you
songs?
actually calculating the distance for us? Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Okay,
I was
what are we
just
doing?
seeing if
Wood
it's
is
under 180
way below.
feet.
You can hear the clanging and clashing of metal on flesh and leather and whatnot,
Probably some screams.
and screams.
The Lego screams.
I will go charging into battle. Okay. So for me, it will be 80 feet.
You can get right here.
Perfect. And I will be.
Oh
there.
no, you got 10 more feet, so you could go here if you wanted to.
Oh, well then I'll flank them. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Did you want
Excellent.
rage?
I did rage.
Okay.
I mentioned that before Andy started moving me.
Okay, good.
Yeah, give me my hula hoop.
Okay, great. We've got baddies A, right?
Bad A.
We'll be able to move farther.
Alrighty, baddies A are done. Let's go with Dale.
Okay. Let's see. How far away am I? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Oh, those trees. I don't have a sight line on any of them.
Nope. There's
Look
a
at
lot
the
of trees. Except for if you get to somewhere in this range, you can see this guy.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
This does go up, I will say, 5 feet, so it's rough terrain on the edges up to the grass.
Okay. So do I have a shot on anybody?
Well, then maybe you should sprint and get closer so you get better shot next time.
Wait, where are the...
There's a bad guy here, here, and here.
Okay, so I do need to go. So I'll,
Bonus action?
I will bonus action 30.
Okay, you can see all four of those bad guys right there.
Okay, and then I will just shoot my crossbow. 13.
13 does not hit. You can tell that some of these may appear to be wearing armor, but they're humanoid in form, and some of them have grotesque red appendages, like your friend, who's also in your party. As they're muttering, "Leola for him."
Is that Goblin?
No. Goblin Slayer. Goblin Slayer is going to double move as well. Now we're at Dom's party. Clang, 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 clang. Clang, 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 clang. Clang, clang. Actually, step back.
Are these guys Yankee?
And then big fireball.
They're winning in kills, guys. Took the lead.
That's 2 for Dom's
Lost the
party.
lead.
That's 2.
Okay, we're at Savarus.
Yeah, I will move up 30 feet.
Okay.
I'm assuming I can't see anyone within 60. I can't hit anyone.
Yeah.
If I couldn't, you couldn't.
You were.
Then I'll full move.
There.
That should get you there.
Yeah. That's about it.
Okay, now we've got
Bad B.
Bad B. We have an attack coming at you, Thorkin.
Okay.
12 to hit.
Nope.
Clang, 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 clang. Ouch! I'm bloodied! And then you see these guys spill out
Of
from
the
the
house.
doorway of the house and they're prone. No, one of them stands up. This guy stands up. Maris, you're up.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
From here, am I able to see this one?
Because he did move, I believe.
He did move from like
Yeah.
over here to
You
there.
should be able to see him.
Is
Okay.
he behind any type of cover
No.
at all?
Sacred.
I tried, Jeremiah. Oh,
I would say he has some cover, yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll ignore that. Spell sniper. Guiding bolt. Does a 15 hit?
You had a 13, right? Thorkin? No.
I didn't
I
think
had
you
a
had-
13.
Yeah, 15 does hit, yes.
15 does hit. Okay.
See what we can do.
8, 13 points of radiant damage.
Wow.
Against you?
This one?
This one.
2 to 1, 2 to 1.
As it goes down, you see on its shoulder there's a patch there from a familiar inn that you've stayed at.
Are you asking him to make a history check?
I mean, I'm assuming it's Stonehill's in, but
Have we stayed at any other ends?
sure. I got a dirty 20 on history. What inn is it?
It's the inn you've been staying in the whole time. This appears to be one of the servants. Oh no!
My nomies.
Are they,
know
are
me.
they, are
My
they of sound
nomies.
mind or are they crazy?
Why do you get closer?
I am
And
pretty
maybe use your action to ask them.
Excuse
Hey,
me.
yo.
Are you of sound mind?
My nomies.
close. Yeah, that totally sounds
Please.
like it comes out of a barbarian.
Please pause combat for a second.
Let us have a fitful.
I can't be targeted.
Anything?
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's Maris.
Trigger the cutscene. Trigger the cutscene.
Wait. No, nothing else.
Why don't we all, at the top of the key, make a charisma check?
A charisma
Not a save.
check?
Not a save. A check.
Sorry, a save.
Is it against a spell?
No, it was against a otherworldly.
This
Ow.
dice needs to be
It
retired.
seems
Ooh,
that
more
this
magic.
house pulses with a glowing yellow light that you may have been seeing.
14 for Maris.
Okay, I'm going to do guarded mind on mine, which automatically succeeds.
Okay.
21.
5. This dice needs to be retired, man.
You are paralyzed
Oh,
Wow,
wow.
that was a good decision.
for one turn.
Okay.
At the end of your turn, you can make the save again.
Oh, well, that's not for one turn.
Do you have a
Well, at
20?
the end of your turn.
Do you have a 24-hour resistance against it if you've passed?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
That was
Um,
a good call.
yeah.
It was a good call. I
Did,
rolled a 6,
did you want a magic ring?
Thank you,
Oh,
guarded mind.
Yeah,
Yes.
put paralyzed. I think it's yellow. No.
I rolled high.
You got
With a +4, so.
Okay, great. Now we've got Thorkin.
Those two visions!
Okay,
Are those
that-
two 5 feet apart from each other?
Yeah.
Cleave, baby.
Sir.
Cleave.
Leave it in twain.
Cleavage.
Can you cleave it?
I will cleave it good. Alright, I haven't cleaved in a while, so I have to read it again. Okay, I think I understand it now. Alright. Oh. Okay, now I'm pretty sure that misses. 11.
Yep, that misses.
Alright, second attack. 25.
Very good.
Alright, so this one, that's the hit, and then the cleave would be a miss. That's a 10. So I missed the cleave then on the second person.
So the left one you hit.
Yeah, so the
Right
left
one
one,
you
the
don't.
left one I hit. The right one is a miss because it's too low.
Okay.
So then the right one is going to be you. Now we'll go with the other one. So 15 plus 2d6. That's 21 points of magical slashing.
1.
It's tied.
Make a tally. We were at 2. 2.
Yeah, we're tied.
That's right.
Don't discount
I'm sorry, that's a
Harrison.
bullshit.
Tell Halia
Okay.
I love her.
Oh.
What you need?
Can I get one of the dry erase markers?
Alright. Anything else, Thorkin?
That's it.
All right, we got baddies A. Okay, baddies A is done. Dale.
So what's this? Is it still charisma save after I've been?
At the end of your turn, you can make the save.
And it's charisma.
Recover from it. Yeah, it's good to save.
8.
Still paralyzed.
It's pretty.
Goblin Slayer. Goblin Slayer is going to make 2 shots.
Oh, quick question: is Goblin Slayer on our team or on their team?
Our team.
Yes.
Ooh, those are very poor shots. Sorry, Goblin Slayer.
Come on.
It's getting better.
Eventually it'll roll.
Eventually
+7.
it'll roll double digits.
So he hits with 1.
It has to. Law of averages.
10
I don't think
plus
I've rolled double digits.
4. 14.
3-2.
3-2.
Very good. But this isn't fair. You guys have more people than we do.
Tom, shut up!
Now it's Dom's turn. I'm so mad. And then he cleaves, but succeeds.
He cleaves,
But succeed, yeah, I love there's no rolling involved with that.
Does he
Just-
get off attacked there?
Game.
Yeah, he'll get off the tag.
That was
Yeah.
hilarious, Andy.
He
Lost
cleaves and
the
succeeds.
I wish I had the power to do that.
Can I just declare that I succeed?
No, you did not.
I'm not
And
targetable.
then he comes up here and touches her,
Butter.
and then she's like, "Oh, thank you.
Clearly
You're the
Dale
best." And they give each other a little
struggles with
smooch. And
I
then she
struggle with
she
being
shoots
paralyzed
this
for more than
guy.
4 hours.
see if Sacred Flame is gonna go off. That hits. And not quite. This is bloodied.
Okay.
And then, so he went, and then she's gonna go and finish it off. That puts them at 5-3. Now we're at Sovereign.
Yeah, who can I see? Who's enemies?
You can see nothing.
That's not.
That's Maris.
That's Maris. Sovereign, you can see this guy. And this guy is
Dude,
standing.
Thor movie. Hammer goes right through him.
Uh-huh. I mean, I can't really do that, but...
But good idea.
Or
Dude,
like...
Andy,
Okay.
chance roll for the hammer to go through the first combatant.
I think more for flavor text, I can attack twice anyways. So, like,
If it kills the first
if
guy.
it kills the first one, I'm
Yeah, but if
instantly
you
hitting the second one.
get him to give you the option, then we could bleed the first one.
Yeah.
That's a new rule, right? Bleed.
Bleed's been around for a bit.
Oh.
But, yes. I think they changed how it's affected.
Doesn't the hammer also say whenever it hits something,
It
it
pushes.
immediately
It
returns
returns
to you?
back to me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can't really do that. But for flavor text wise, it's kind of fun to be like.
Yeah, that would be fun.
But yeah, I will attack the guy in yellow.
Okay.
20. Not a nat 20, but
Okay, that
there
is
is
definitely.
that is so wait, dies. 1. That's 15 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
Alright, second.
I forgot. Do we have something monetary at
16.
stake, or is this just bragging rights?
16
It's a
minutes.
Oh, the IOU. That's right.
No, we killed the Udayuk.
14 points of bludgeoning damage for the second.
On the second guy?
Yeah.
And what was your to hit?
16.
That would not hit.
A
Because
16 wouldn't hit?
yeah, because he's got some cover here because of this goes up. This guy was closer, but he's much further away.
Oh, that goes up?
Yeah.
Oh,
this
Well,
was
you
up
can
by-
move. Can he
I would
move?
say,
for
could
you?
I move to where I would hit him?
Oh yeah, you can move.
Okay.
Okay, so then if you
Yeah.
move at least up here, you'll be able to see.
Okay.
Okay, then that knocks him out.
That makes sense.
Where's your spell sniper, man?
My
Not everybody is as awesome as Holy
So
Mary.
that's another one, right? So
That
we're
is.
it's tied.
It's a tie game.
Hopefully Dale can get in the fight sometime.
Alrighty.
This murder
and
hoboist
that
band.
was
Yeah.
Maris, right? No,
No,
that was Sabras. That was Batty's
Bad
B.
B.
So he stands up, 5, 10, 15, and then a rush of slightly stronger zombies come roaring out of this doorway.
These are zombies?
Wow, that
One of them looks like. One of them
This is
looks
gonna double
like
move
the guy
here.
who.
This guy is going to drop something here. Everyone make a deck save.
And within
Doesn't that
what?
one guy
How-
look like
how far?
the fighter guy from video game where he takes on the gods, the Greek gods?
Everyone.
Kratos.
Yeah,
Oh,
Kronos.
Kratos,
It looks
yeah,
like Kronos,
Kratos.
doesn't it?
Even Goblin Slayer. Deck save, please.
Ooh, I think I have advantage on that.
Maris got a 19.
He does look like Kratos.
Yeah, it does look like Kratos.
Is he Kratos? He is. That is just Kratos.
Oh, look! I swear, like I was looking at it, I was like, that
Yeah,
looks
that
like
is
Kratos.
Because he has the axe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
But does he have the red eye?
He's also kind of a zombie.
So zombie Kratos?
Zombie Kratos.
That's right. Magically imbued zombie.
He literally has to be zombie Kratos. Because
I never get to use this feature, but I totally have advantage on deck saving throws.
that's really
There you go.
Automatically fail.
Wait,
That's
why
right,
did you
you do
automatically fail?
fail. 18,
Oh.
so you're paralyzed.
34 points of fire damage.
34?
34 points
What's
of fire
happening?
damage.
I'm not.
As this magical zombie drops a fireball right here.
Oh,
And
great.
everyone here, this guy gets burned.
So I need to do a deck save.
Everyone make deck saves.
Oh, that's a
please.
disadvantage.
Viewers at home, give us your opinion. Is this zombie Kratos
It has
from
the
God
axe.
of War?
Six.
Ooh, that's definitely a zombie Kratos if I.
Right? That's
They
gotta
sound
be a
like
zombie.
zombies.
How
Especially with the
does
axe.
unconsciousness affect paralyzedness?
Are you down?
Yeah, I'm
How
down.
much
You're-
damage did you roll?
Your
34.
Oh.
your paralyzed status is gone. You're incapacitated.
I am also down.
Oh, okay.
Maris is fine.
I rolled a 6 on my deck save. I have disadvantage
What
on
was-
decks.
What was the magic number?
Let me think.
Can you use evasion?
I automatically fail.
I know.
Oh, but yeah,
Really?
don't I have an uncanny dodge, not evasion.
I just barely missed it.
Okay, 34 points.
34 points of damage.
Are you down?
I can't have that. No, I'm still up.
Okay.
Can't have that because that's not the regular damage.
All right. Wow, that was quite strong. And
Oh
then-
wait, no, I'm gonna use my reaction.
You
to,
do know
to,
we're
to
level
get rid of some of
5,
I do know
right?
you're level 5.
Okay.
You use your reaction. Sorry for what?
I use my reaction to do the.
Does it have to be against the person that hit you, or is it just?
No. It's as a reaction, reduce damage dealt to you by 1d12 plus 3.
Okay, that's great.
So.
Seeing if I have avoid being down.
Oh, what a good time to have a high roll. Okay, 14. I get 14
Well
back.
done.
Very nice.
I'm down.
That was close.
Survived it. And then Goblin Slayer does save, and he will take half damage.
You know, the symbiotic being doesn't have a vested interest in.
That's true.
Dang it! I
forgot
haven't
about that.
found my steed. forgot that
Why
I had
don't?
faithful
Oh my
steed.
gosh, yes. Why don't we make a charisma check? A second charisma check.
Oh, damn.
Wait a
Do I
second.
need to do that?
No, this is for my
this is
symbiotic
Dale
being.
Oh,
down.
that's right.
Natural
Okay, you
20!
don't go down.
Hey!
You have 1 hit point.
I have 1 hit point. And am I still paralyzed then? Okay.
As your symbiotic being, well, you glow a certain hue.
Just my legs? Or?
Just your legs.
Sure.
Yes.
What hue? What neon color did he turn?
Yeah.
Green. Not green. Yellow.
Okay.
Oh, Netherese. We got Netherese legs.
You're just a walking.
You said
Soft
Maris
light.
is out of range of the fireball, right?
Yes,
you were,
Maris was out of
you were
fire.
red, now you're yellow.
Okay,
You're gonna
so
have green
I
next.
have
Nick Green's after his night
One
companion
hit point.
thing.
I have 1 hit
Yes.
point.
Nice natural
When he-
20.
When
Well
he
done.
contracts chlamydia.
That's good. So you maintain your faculties. You
Oh!
do feel a push that the symbiote was going to take over, but you, with the natural 20,
almost
like literally take over.
Oh, like, okay.
Take over,
Yeah,
take over.
yeah.
Well, I think so. I was not expecting so many.
Okay, we're at Maris.
Maris. Okay.
Sorry, it was just one of the funnier sounding ones, you know?
Well,
Don't worry,
yeah.
I've been taken over before in a different game.
Yeah, you're gonna go get chlamydia.
You're not.
What? No,
No, he is prone. You are
we were
prone.
like,
I'm prone? Okay.
Yeah.
So,
we were joking around because we were saying like, you know,
Dale's prone?
red, you were red, now you're yellow.
Oh, this
and
is-
then I
yeah,
was
Dale's
like, yeah,
prone,
after
excuse
his
me, I
night
thought this was-
companion thing,
no,
he'll
no,
be green.
Yeah, Dale's prone.
And he smiled, and then
He's
I
out.
added because he picked up chlamydia.
Oh, my legs have STDs.
That's when he like almost spat his drink out.
Don't tell the waitress about my legs.
She'll find
Yeah,
out.
waitress
gave it to you!
Okay, Taylor, you're being helped here
I'm being helped. What am I being helped with?
by your friend Maris.
Okay. Maris is going to channel divinity.
Oh, sick.
As a magic action, I can expend a use of my channel divinity to restore 25 points to bloodied creatures within 30 feet of myself.
Wow.
And I
that's
can
yeah.
divide that HP amongst them up to half of their maximum.
So I can get 13. Just so you know. That's my max.
13.
Because that's half, right?
How much
Yes.
can you get?
Math.
19? 20 if you round up.
Goblin Slayer is not bloody.
20.
By the way.
Okay. 20.
Yeah, I'm out too.
You're out also?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
above half.
13 and 12.
Nice.
Oh, okay. And this is kind of order of operations. So let's see. Never mind, because I am not casting a spell. I am using an ability, so this does not restore additional HP. And then as a bonus action, Maris will cast Healing Word to restore 2d4 plus 7 to Solverus.
Okay.
1, 4. So 12 additional points.
Thank you.
Okay.
Wow. Lots of healing.
I'm back, baby.
What happened?
You're still down though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
physically.
fine.
Yes.
Yeah. That's Maris's turn.
Okay, we got the bottom of the key, or top of the key, however you want to see that.
Try to put up a watchtower with our House of Cards there, Solvers?
That'll do. Thorkin, you're up.
Alright.
Did Dom's party go?
Yeah.
Okay, they did.
Because he went from 2 to 5.
That's right. That's right. They killed 3.
And I killed
They were
two.
like, oh yes, let me heal you. I love you.
Yeah, they killed
Okay,
two.
which
I killed
one of
two.
these are
You-
bad
then I
versus
died.
which one of these are good?
Good. These are Dom's party, and then these are the upgraded creatures that have weapons instead of hands. And then
Instead of hands?
This is a guy who's casting fireball on you guys.
That's the guy who cast Fireball.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would not provoke opportunity because I'd still be within 5
That's
feet.
right.
I'm gonna go to that guy.
Dom just
Well
freaking
done.
turns around and goes, yeah!
It's you!
Hi, bye.
Big friend!
Big friend. Big friend. All right. First attack against Fireball douche.
Okay.
Natural 20!
Well done.
Very good.
He's a wizard zombie.
Well done.
All right.
He's a wizard.
See what
He's got a
our
deep
magic
elf.
can do.
You're a zombie.
You're a wizard zombie.
All right. That is a total
See,
of.
this
That
is a
scene is
coin.
so awkward.
This looks like a D20, but it's actually a coin. Either
That-
goes
that
1
is-
to 5 or a 20.
That is 36 magical slashing.
Wow.
Yeah, you just.
Oh! Let me describe it. Can I describe it?
Let's hear it. How do you do it?
Okay, so I wind up because I'm just ready to lay, man. Just slice through him so much, part of him goes spinning off into the trees, and Goblin Slayer gets a little distracted because some body part just goes flying off the top of the tree. Wow. And the other part slams against the house and makes just a big bloody splatter against the side of the house.
Well done.
And
The Wii
I swing
Sports.
into attack 2
Yeah.
against the person behind me.
Okay.
The Wii Sports. Home run.
Oh my yes.
Nice shot.
I need to have-
Nice shot.
No freaking way!
Nat 20?
Another nat 20!
Shut
The chances are.
Wow, what a turn.
No, it's that I'm rolling digitally. I'm not even like fudging this.
The odds are the
Random.
same.
True random.
Wow.
I'm just gonna mark that point for us as well.
But of course. Of course. I believe we are winning this battle.
7 to 5.
Losers. They can't beat us.
Nope.
All right, sweet. So that's 12 plus 11 plus 7 is
30.
Thank you, 30, and then the additional 46s.
Wow.
That would be
Lots of
20.
damage.
So that's a full-on flat 50 magical slashing.
Wow.
Yeah, this guy's hewn as well. Just I don't know. You want to send
And-
him into the bushes
and
the
guess-
trees?
and guess
Send him
what?
into the back of Dom.
Guess what? Because I haven't used it yet this turn, I'm gonna cleave into Kratos.
Oh yes.
Does it still have to be within 5 feet of you?
You can move, right?
Yeah, I can still move. Yeah.
While cleaving.
No, like
How
before
does it work?
So once per turn, if I land a hit on somebody, I can move into the person 5 feet next to him.
Okay.
So it's another attack roll,
So
no
the
bonus.
First two attacks were just your regular attack.
Yeah, just my regular
Yeah,
attack. So
that's right.
once per turn, I can cleave a
As
second.
a bonus action.
Is it-
Right?
No, just part of the
It's the same
the
action.
Oh, I see.
warrior fighting
It's the mastery.
mastery.
It's the weapon
Yeah,
mastery.
weapon mastery.
Are you a master of your weapon?
I mean,
Yeah, I imagine that one's gonna miss. So that's a 14.
14
Go
damage.
knock on that.
Okay.
Well done, Parkin. Batty A.
That was like 82 damage in one turn.
That
Boom! The roof blows off of this little thatched hut, and out comes this
Oh, I should have saved those.
hulking troll. That
But
looks
I'm just laying on the
mutilated
ground,
and rotten.
seeing just like body parts go flying. The roof of a house.
That
showing.
one
All of these
I'm
dead
just
Poor
bodies.
Cloud watching.
Rotted.
Yeah, you
That
guys
one
look
looks like
that one
Nard.
looks like a kitten.
That's all
Aw,
these
that
bodies
one looks
just
like a
thrown
little
into the
puppy.
bushes. And he's going to come up right here to Thorkin.
Yep. Could see that coming a mile away.
He's going to make a couple attacks.
Fuck you, man.
This is what happens when you get the DM's attention.
Is that bad A?
No, that would be bad
B.
C.
This is bad A.
Okay.
13. I
This
assume
is bad
this
A.
is-
13 misses.
Oh my gosh, natural 1, and then he's going to go go for a bite attack.
Nom, 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 nom.
Oh my heavens!
My heroic valor is on form today!
Yeah, it's kind of weird when you roll that you don't
17,
automatically
17.
succeed on everything.
17 will hit, yeah.
Okay, you take 11 points slashing, and then 7 points necrotic.
Okay.
So half of the
Half the
slashing.
11, that would be 5. And then, how much necrotic?
7.
So 12?
Yeah.
Alright.
And then each creature within 5 feet of me that does not have the undead status takes necrotic damage as he is just emitting this nasty rot. 2d10
Oh,
rot damage.
So does that affect his little compadres?
no, they're
They
undead.
have the,
Oh, they have the
Yeah.
undead thing.
That's going to be 17 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, that one I will use my reaction for this turn.
Okay.
So you said 17? Okay.
Yes. And he sneers at you. Why don't you make a passive perception, Dorkin?
My passive perception is 14.
Yeah, you'll be able to see it. Embedded into his chest cavity is a nice emitting green stone. That's got
Green or yellow?
I think all the stones are green.
They've been yellow.
They've
They've
been
been
yellow.
Okay,
They've
then
been
it's
yellow.
yellow. And it's got nice little like glyphs of some language you don't know that are nice and shiny. All right, next up is Dale.
I will do a freaking like a hand thing to push back up,
Okay.
and then that's rough terrain, right? To get up on that
it'll
hill.
take just 10 feet to get up.
So can I go 10 and then 5 more?
10.
Naturally, I drop 80
'Cause
points
I
of damage
took
on 2
half
regular
to get
people,
up.
Yeah, you
and
can
then
do that.
this shows up. That's
Previous
totally how
video.
this works.
Well, of course, every time.
Every time.
The zombies that have 10 HP, you dropped 80 damage on.
I guess since I do have a bonus action, I'll use
Well, it's
my
not like I
eye
had a
for
choice, it was
detail
like,
against this
yeah,
guy.
choice.
He
In a row.
has to
Same
deceive
turn.
me against my insight. Ooh, B2. That is a 22.
I have a -3.
So no matter what,
That's a
you
13
fail.
when I fail.
Okay, so now if no other sneak attack criteria are met, I still get sneak attack on him for the next minute.
That's really nice. Okay, go Dale, go.
And then my attack.
He's got 3 people in between you. You can still try to target him, but he's gonna have some cover. Well, actually, no, he's low.
He's tall.
He's very large. He is large, so you can see him.
Okay,
He towers over
I'll
everyone.
try to attack him.
All right.
Natural one.
Oof.
Is attacking a skill check?
Let me say it was.
I think it technically is, yeah.
So the symbiosis can do with whatever that is.
We need to learn from our mistakes. Before we
This is a coin.
Young Dale.
This is a
I
coin.
can't keep helping you every single time unless you willingly let me. If you'd like, you can. He offers to take over.
He offers to take over. Will that affect this shot?
I don't know.
I don't know how you can shoot a bow, Legs. And I will just be confused and not let him take over.
Okay.
And just say, I don't know how you can shoot a bow, Legs.
Okay, I'll remember that. Okay, Goblin Slayer. Goblin Slayer is going to move up. And we're going to cast some cool stuff. Goblin Slayer.
Come on, Goblin Slayer, don't let me down.
Spells.
I've been really hopeful this fight, by the way.
you could
Yes.
sling me some healing by any chance?
Instantly go get paralyzed.
I
Then
just
not.
took a shit ton of
And then
damage.
2 misses.
Yeah, I
Hopefully
should
you're
be able to do that.
Okay, great.
He's going to cast
Because
Cloud
if you can
Daggers
keep me up, then I can keep going against Major Zombie Freak.
right where the zombie is.
My plan is to try that, which feeds into that.
Ooh, can you use that yet?
Yeah.
Was that like a level 5 unlock that you got?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, Cloud of Daggers.
But yeah,
It
I have a
says,
bonus action heal I can.
You conjure
do.
spinning daggers and fight with cubes, spinning on a point. Each 2d4 slashing. Creatures also take the damage if it enters the cube or ends its turn there, or if the cube moves into its space. Creature takes this damage only once per turn. So we're gonna roll some damage. I think it's concentration. It is.
I could put the big black guy in a house of cards
Nice.
with the windows open, and we can all
Please
just.
don't do that. Please don't do that.
12 plus.
I swear, if you do that, I'm gonna be so mad.
Well, you're gonna be so mad in the game anyway because you have a bane against.
Oh, I
that.
know, but then in real life,
Why
Patrick
are you
will be
showing me the
mad.
Oh, Patrick doesn't like my house of cards.
No! No, like one time you
Well,
really
isn't like the
used
HP of the house of cards like 55 anyway?
50.
Yes.
It'd be down in one turn anyway.
So this is spinning 18 points of damage. Did we do damage to the troll yet? I don't think we did.
No.
No, he's new.
Alright, and then that's it for Goblin Slayer. We're at Dom's party.
Come on, Dom, turn around, kill Kratos.
Dom's gonna turn
No,
around.
don't kill Kratos. Weaken them, Kratos.
Mhm.
We need the kill.
We want the kill.
I understand we want the kill, but one of us is about to go down. I need people
The
around
big
me
guy
dead.
counts as 2, right?
Take one for
Okay,
the team.
and then
Still only counts as
it
one.
is going to
Still only counts as one!
that guy. He's gonna hit.
I'm sitting here.
9.
45.
So
You
how
have
many do we have?
45
here? We got 1, 2, 3.
No, it's
Oh.
Lord of the Rings code.
Ah,
No, I'm sitting on 8. I have 8 health.
So he deals
And I'm out of
14.
the
14 magical damage to
Miracle
this guy, and then
reduced
please
damage
that
stuff.
guy.
I will hopefully be able to do
Ooh, at 15 points of damage.
I'll hopefully be able to do
These guys are bloody.
It'd be crazy
if I
rolled.
heck yeah.
And
Let's
then,
get on.
I mean,
now
statistical
it's
wonder there.
This
I know,
guy's
right?
turn.
It's
He's
just
gonna
wonder
go
I pulled
here,
2 off in one turn.
swing a pair. These guys, no, he's actually, yeah.
That's 1 in 1. That's 1 in 400 odds.
Woo. Paladins only have 1 attack at level 5, right?
2.
Two.
He's gonna hit with both. He's gonna smite.
Kill security.
Yeah, that'll kill him. Gives him 1 more, and then he's going to, with his second attack, hit that other guy. That hits. He will lay some smite into that as well.
We should totally get 3 if we take down the troll.
You can't use swing twice
Oh, you're right.
because it's a
It
bonus
is,
action.
it is a bonus action. You're exactly right.
Yeah, it's not a spell anymore.
Scoreboard!
So zombie 2 is dead. Zombie
Okay, you have to
1
correct.
takes
The divine smite.
12
Kind of.
points of slashing.
I miss how they used to
Okay,
do
now
divine
we're
smite.
at and then this lady goes oh, and she does mass healing word. Goblin Slayer and Dale are gonna be the 5th and 6th creature that heals. So you guys will receive some healing from our cleric lady.
Heck yeah.
She
No-
gets
Notice
one
conveniently the one he
D4.
left out.
3 plus
Well,
3 is 6. So you heal 6 points of damage, and Goblin Slayer will heal 6 as well.
Heck yeah.
Great. Sovereign.
Real quick, does
Oh, I missed this
she
guy.
take damage?
Does she?
Yeah,
yeah, because she's
because
within
she's
10 feet.
within 10 feet of
I think
his
it's 5
raw aura. Yeah, I don't know.
5 feet.
Okay.
And then he's gonna go. And he'll take a swing at this guy.
Yeah, Kratos.
Yeah.
One does not simply
Two
kill the
attacks.
god of war.
We don't know if he's Kratos yet. That's up to you, the
One.
viewer, in the comments.
Viewers,
I haven't even.
that's Kratos. I don't care what you say, that's undead
13,
Kratos.
That's not quite.
Prove Patrick wrong.
Kratos has a
Or
little more health.
Oh, he just called him
Said
Kratos.
DM confirmed it. It's
Yep.
Kratos.
It's Kratos. It's official.
Okay, that's it for their team. Now we're at Sovereign.
Yep, I stand up. I will move my 15 feet closer to the big guy.
Are like here, or are you wanting to go like
Are you going around by
5,
the woods?
10,
Yeah, that way.
15, try and
Yeah.
get the website there?
Yeah, I will throw my dwarven hammer twice.
No, do it at Kratos. We
No.
need the kill.
I'm
Scoreboard!
killing the big guy.
Sword, scoreboard!
I'm killing the big guy.
Hey, we get 3 if we kill the big guy.
Yeah. Extra points.
Wow. Well done.
Is getting all kinds of divine smite. That's
Oh, this is
5d8 times 2.
Oh my gosh.
So, does anyone want to give me? Yeah, 10d8.
Dude, I could roll the d8s for you digitally.
I could also do that, but that's less.
I've got
One,
one.
two, three,
I've got
four, five,
1
6,
d8. If you want metal, I
seven,
have a metal one. but-
8,
Holy crap, this is gonna be a ton of dice.
9, 10. There we go.
Are you also counting your bonus for
Yeah.
using the divine smite?
Yes.
Your freak
It is a
arm
dead
bonus?
creature.
Okay.
Doesn't it do extra damage to dead creatures? Did I say that?
Yeah.
That's why it's 5, not
That's
4.
why.
Oh,
It's
you're welcome.
10, yeah.
Please no ones.
All ones.
Only 1 or 2 ones.
Wow.
There's some sevens
So
too.
14, 21, 24, 25, 26, 32, 36 points of magical bludgeoning damage on the first one.
On the first one.
Is
Just
that-
out of curiosity, what was that total for your d8s?
Mine was 36.
Oh, I just barely beat you with 38.
Ooh.
Don't you also do radiant damage with the smite?
Yes.
Ooh, does that double because it's undead?
I don't know.
Which that would be, so. Does my arm count towards radiant damage? Since I get an extra d8 because of Divine Smite, is that included in?
Are you trying to calculate the type of damage?
Yeah. Is he weak to radiant?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, radiant.
Then
Does splitting out the radiant do anything? Okay.
Just give me the total.
Yeah.
You said 36.
36. I'll do it again. The second
Nice
attack.
shot.
Come on, another d20.
Not another nat 20, but it's 21 to hit. This is only 5. Or no, I can't. It's only
You already used your divine
One.
smite, right? Because you said
Yes.
it's a bonus action.
a 1.
Well, when our team does it, it's a free action. When their team does it, it's an action and
Right.
a half.
Yeah, we paid the
Right,
refs.
right. At that point, it's only 1d8. So that's 7 points.
Why'd you roll mine?
Because I wanted.
Because it's pretty.
Great.
Yeah, true.
It's
That
pretty.
is B.
Thank
Oh,
you.
you're making double
Thanks.
move. I don't know about that.
If they double move, they can't attack though, right?
That is correct.
I'm going down swinging.
All right. Oh yeah, they're still. They can still attack. 1, 2. We'll have them attack this and have them attack this. So
He
here
just
they
calls
come.
you this.
Is he pointing at me or
Natural
Dom?
20! So he does natural 20.
No, he doesn't.
Yay!
No, he doesn't.
It's
Against the
it's
team?
against the.
Oh, never
Against
mind.
the other
Never
team.
mind.
Yeah, no.
Never mind.
Thank
I
you
thought
for
it was
jump-
against us.
Yeah, thank you for jumping in my defense.
We're like, yay, natural 20 against Dom.
Oh man, I rolled so low. Oof.
From a TM perspective, the thing that I forget all the time is pack tactics.
Alrighty, you can tell that he's bloodied, and then we're gonna have Kratos attack our raging friend as he recklessly attacks.
All right, I'm probably down.
Yeah, no, that's not a natural 20. No.
No,
Deny.
no.
Cancel.
He's gonna hit. Whoop. He's got a. What do they call that? Great swords. So here's one attack. Ooh, that's lots. That's gonna be first attack is 18 points damage.
Down.
And then he's going to hit you again
While I'm down.
while you're down. So that's
So-
one.
That's one
death.
down.
One death.
2.
2.
Is it 2?
Crit.
It's
He's
a
down.
crit.
He's hit with 2.
Okay.
Kratos is mean. Maris, you're up.
Okay, so
where does he
10,
count the death?
15,
the death stuff?
20,
When you go down to 0
20,
HP in your
5,
HP area, it'll give you death saves.
5, 10,
There we go.
15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. I am going to channel divinity and use turn undead.
Okay.
Each undead of your choice within 30 feet of me must make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
If it fails, it has the frightened and incapacitated condition for 1 minute, and for that duration, it tries to move as far away as it can for me on its turns.
On his turn.
Okay. And I do need to know which ones fell, because I also have the Seer Undead ability. When you use Turn Undead, any undead that fell, take an extra 48 radiant
So
damage.
who's all in range?
Everyone.
Everyone.
Oh, so
So yeah,
5,
fail.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Great. Yeah, that's everyone.
Yeah.
So fail, fail.
Okay.
Let's do this guy now. Fail.
Can I borrow 2d8?
Save. Save. What's your target number?
15.
Kratos fails. Let's call it fail. Any more? None? Okay, so only one save.
You said 2 save,
What did I
right?
say? Okay.
I think those 2.
Yeah, that's right. This guy and this guy save.
Okay. 10, 13. Everyone who fails takes 13 radiant damage. Got a 6 on that one.
1, 2, 3, 4. I added 4.
Where's the
So
Frightened?
yeah?
So Z1 dies.
Scoreboard.
And Kratos dies.
Scoreboard.
Very nice. We're gonna rack it up with this one.
And you said 13?
You said yes. I said 13, but
That one
Save.
saved, but
So
the other
save
one
out?
didn't.
no.
Okay.
If you fail, you take the damage. If you don't,
You don't.
you
Nothing happens.
Yep.
But these guys have to run on their turn away.
Yeah.
Okay. good.
So these 3 are all frightened.
Yeah, those 3 are all right.
Cool. I will cast as a bonus action Healing Word on Thorkin. While I'm finding these, will you roll 2d4 and heal yourself back?
He
plus
holds
7?
max.
I heal max.
Okay, cool.
Woo!
Will you heal 15 then? And I will.
Wait, do you have cover?
What?
Do you heal max?
That's not what it says.
Yeah, he's got a cover. Oh, you still have max because of spell sniper.
Spell Sniper.
Spell sniper.
Spell sniper.
Heal sniper.
Heal sniper.
Petrified. And Maris will move back
Okay.
with the remainder of her.
Nice job, Maris.
Thank you.
Okay, Thorkin, you're up.
I stand up.
Sorry.
Okay, what are we doing? You're surrounded, my friend. Oh, yeah. Oof, you might be down.
Why?
Oh, at the end of the troll's turn. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, my rage is gone,
Yes.
so that's a side effect.
Get out of 5 feet from the big troll.
And don't forget, well, I mean, it is debatably worth it because, I mean, disengage with 3 creatures or not, but okay.
Well, and you guys both hit the troll pretty hard. Do we know if the troll's bloodied?
It is not bloody.
Oh, it's got some HP. Holy crap.
I didn't hit the troll at all.
I didn't hit the troll.
Solverus hit the troll. Way to go, Solverus.
Thank you. Thank you. That's still a lot though.
Okay.
I can't right now. I gotta call you back. All right. Well, I'm gonna just do a regular attack.
Okay.
I can't throw anything fancy at it, but
You can't reckless if you're not reaching.
12, I'm assuming 12 misses.
12 doesn't miss.
Alright, so my turn's over.
Do you have a second attack?
You have a second.
Oh,
attack,
that's
so-
right. Sorry, no, I do have a second attack. Thank you guys.
Are you going against the troll?
Yeah, I'm going against the troll.
Okay.
That's a 22.
Definitely hits.
Okay, and then cleave is not related to
Raging.
raging.
Yeah, so you could cleave.
And that one is a 13 against the guy next to him.
13
Yeah,
against that guy?
yeah.
Oh no.
Wait, he's petrified, right?
He is frightened and incapacitated.
Oh, incapacitated means I get advantage, right?
I think so.
Against attacks?
Attacks
No.
against it have advantage for incapacitation.
No.
It doesn't?
Incapacitated, you can't take any action, bonus action, reaction. Your concentration is broken, can't speak, and you
Or surprised.
have disadvantage.
Oh, okay, so it's the other way.
Oh,
And
okay.
then frightened, you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of fear is within the line of sight, and you can't willingly move closer to the source of your fear. But it has a frightened or incapacitated condition for a minute. This effect ends early if the creature takes damage. If
Oh. So if you do hit it, which a 13
Well,
doesn't hit.
so it doesn't make sense because it says it ends early if you take damage if you have the incapacitated condition or you die, but it gives it the incapacitated condition.
Okay, well, so I
So-
miss on the cleave,
kinda weird.
but the other one
Yeah.
does. It does 16 magical slash into the troll.
Okay.
That is bloodied.
Anyway, so if these three take damage, they will lose the
Okay.
frightened and incapacitated condition.
Noted. So they can't run though then, right?
No, you can still run.
They have speed.
They do have
So
speed.
they
Okay,
have
you
movement.
just can't take actions.
you
Okay.
can't take an action, bonus action, or reaction.
Okay. All right. So now it's Batty's A turn. And let me see. The Goblin Slayer, Cloud of Daggers, says, I think it's at the, he starts at the end of the turn.
Plus, one of the reasons why not to flee too is because they're forced to turn away
Yeah.
because of the turn undead,
Okay.
which I think prompts.
We're going to
Opportunity
attack
attacks.
I
our
don't think forced
fellow
Props.
Oh, does
friend
it?
here. Okay,
Bummer.
we got
I don't
bite
know.
attack
I
coming
mean,
at
they
you,
are running
Duncan.
away. It's like I think force movement is like push.
20.
Yeah, no,
Oh
they are
my
basically
God.
disengaging without
Wait,
disengaging.
Who is that
natural
against?
20 against who?
The troll against Thorkin.
No.
Stop it.
No, it's not.
No, you're not able to do that, right?
Why am I not?
Because you used your reaction when Kratos nat 20, right?
Still on the same turn.
It's the same turn cycle, yeah.
So it is a nat 20.
We're not on a new turn cycle because we went to
Wait,
the
you
top?
said
No,
that
it's the
Kratos
top.
was.
Kratos nat 20,
Yeah,
which
I
got
you
negated
denied
as a
it.
And then it's the
reaction.
top of a round.
It's
Do you
the
get-
top. It's a new round.
Do you get your reaction after your
it-
No, it
turn?
refreshes after mine.
At your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so for the piercing damage, you take 11 points piercing.
Okay.
Oh, this necrotic's gonna be mean.
I can't revivify you, by
Oh,
the way.
that's so low.
It's okay.
15 points necrotic.
All right. Thank you.
And then he's gonna go for.
Okay.
He will move up here while he's still in its path, and he will take 2 attacks at these guys.
Yeah,
What
I
was the-
mean,
what was the total
aw.
against me again?
I said 15, and then I said 11.
All right, I'm down again. This is starting to feel like that comic strip.
So 1 hits, and then
please hit.
16 hits.
The face.
What's your AC? What was
I'm
your-
down.
I know, but what was your AC?
Oh, 16.
16, yeah. Okay, so these 2 are gonna go. He's gonna take 9 and 16. He goes down. Ugh.
Oh no!
And then this guy takes
Shame.
half
Of
of the
Oh
piercing.
no.
Oh
Dom, your buddy. Oh, I'm so
no!
sorry to hear
now at the
that.
end of each of the troll's turn, each creature within 5 feet of it takes 2d10 necrotic damage.
which would only be one hit.
Ooh, 14. So that would be he takes 14. He takes 14. Dom goes down. And then
Okay, we need some of them alive to
you
do
take
us a
one.
favor.
One death.
No, we just
One
take
death.
big fish though.
Oof. And then he takes the 64 of the cloud of daggers. So if I roll that.
So I got a clear shot
No,
and
5,
advantage.
7, 10, 13, 14. It's 14 points,
Oh.
which is nice.
I can't wait till we long rest. I
Okay.
would love to have 3
Great,
rages
now
back.
we're at Dale.
I am going to steady aim,
I
To
lied.
give
I was
myself
looking at my
advantage.
level 2 slots.
And I will
rolled 3
shoot.
spells.
Oh, 25.
Hit?
Nice.
Yes. Okay, it's been a while since I've actually done damage. So I get 1d8 from the bow.
Finally, you do damage. I don't think last session you did damage.
You don't have to
No.
rub it in.
I did not. And 3d6 from sneak attack. Okay.
There we go. There's some sneak coming back.
All right. Oh, that's lovely damage. That is a lot of low numbers. 3, 6, 8, 12 damage.
Wow.
Woo!
Very nice, very nice.
Okay.
It's more than nothing. It's more than nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else, Dale?
That was my
You
bonus.
did get
action.
sneak attack, though, because of that thing you did before, right? Did you already calculate the sneak attack?
Yeah, I rolled
Well,
two
he-
2s and a 1.
He also steady aimed.
Oh, okay. To get advantage. Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. And he's being threatened by an ally? Because we're on the same
Oh, that's right.
We're on the same side, right?
we're on the same side. Yeah, 12 damage. That's my turn.
Alright, it is Goblin Slayer's turn. Goblin Slayer is going to.
That was all that plus 4. All those dice rolled an 8. That's bluff.
He's going to send some Eldritch Blast his way. So he'll get 2 shots. That's going to hit. One's going to miss. D10. Ooh, 10. 14. Excellent.
Nice.
Control. Now we're at Dom's party. No! No, please don't die! She steps up and uses her last 3rd level spell slot and does Masculine Word. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah!
She doesn't need it. Who's hurting? Maris, are you hurting? Are any of them
I could
Arden?
use it.
I'm missing 8.
Savrus says he could use it.
Savris and Dale?
I'm missing 8 points.
Okay.
So
So she gives.
I'm missing 7.
Oof.
What's her max heal ability?
Missing 15.
It's a 1d4 plus her spellcasting modifier, so everyone takes 5 points of healing.
So what's her spellcasting modifier?
4.
So 8.
So you take 8.
Nice. So these
The
guys
rest
are
of us
up.
take 5.
Thorkin's up,
I'm back up.
and then what is Savris and Dale took 8.
This is
Five.
totally
That's
the
right.
Punky Doodles, the barbarian with the Grim
Please
Reaper back and forth.
survive, everybody!
Bom, bom, bom.
Oh, I forgot about that. How can you do mean things? But you can't really. Okay.
Isn't
Now
he
we're
part
at
of
Savris'
Baddies
turn.
team?
Yeah, he is Baddies B.
Okay.
I don't think he's even gotten a turn yet. Oh yeah, that's right. He had a double move. That's right.
He doubled move and
Right.
now he's
Now
ready.
he's frightened.
Now he's fighting.
He's pointing.
He's fighting the
Okay,
big scary
Savrus,
Maris.
Not even hot
I
Maris.
would like to throw my hammer at the big guy.
Okay.
That's 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Oh, you're still exhausted.
Oh, you
Yeah.
get a -2 to your shots.
Yep. This is where Divine Smite
You
comes
still
back
hit
in.
more than I have.
Divine Smite, but it's only 5. It's only 5d.
We should roll 10.
It's only 5d8.
It's only 5d. Actually, no, it's only 4. 13 points of magical bludgeoning.
Very good.
Are you adding your plus
Okay.
to your weapon?
Oh, sorry. Plus 6 more.
I made that mistake once.
Plus 6 more?
Plus 6 more. Yeah.
Oh, well done.
Ah!
Scoreboard! You see that bolt in him? I did that.
Okay, everyone within a lot of feet of him.
A lot of feet.
15
So like
feet.
10, right?
He's gonna have a death rattle.
Yes, I'm out of it.
Am I
15
within?
feet. So that would be everyone but Dale and her.
I'm in.
Is Salvers in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, Salvers. No.
No, you're just out.
Salvers is just out of it.
Yay!
So is Maris in there?
Hold on.
I don't think Maris is in.
Yeah,
5,
Maris
10,
is.
Yeah.
15, yeah.
Brutal.
Brutal.
I don't think
Give me
Goblin
a-
Slayer's in it.
Yeah, if you go diagonal, he's right in it.
You are just on the
Just
outside
on
of the
the
bubble.
cusp of it. Okay,
Okay.
make me a charisma save against the explosion of this Netherese magic. So, oof, Goblin save fails.
8.
What's the target number?
Tell me what you get, and I'll tell you. 8 does not succeed.
14.
14 does not succeed.
Ooh, that was a high one.
Yeah, that's one of the high one. And then what's his name? Goblin Slayer does not succeed. Dom's party. Let's see if they succeed.
Don't you automatically fail if you're incapacitated?
They got healed.
Oh, we all got healed,
if you
yeah.
remember. Okay. Dom saves. No, the one standing up saves. I haven't put a name to him. The other two fail. And he bursts.
It's a lot.
Is this the same effect as before?
This is psychic damage, as before.
Well, when the house flared up.
A little bit different.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah, that was just paralyzing. This is damage.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's 25 points of psychic damage.
Yeah,
On
do
a
it again.
fail. On a save, half.
Yeah, Maris is down.
So these guys are down. He saves half. He's still up. She doesn't take it.
Goblin Slayer's, he's still up and kicking?
Oh, Goblin Slayer. He failed, so he took 2 of 5. I think he's still up.
That's not good.
Oh no.
What happened?
Is your thing a concentration or are they still.
I reread it. The effect ends early if the creature takes damage, if you have the incapacitated condition, or if you die. I now have the incapacitated condition.
So the
Zombies
zombies
aren't-
aren't running away anymore.
No.
Nope.
And
Ooh, this might be still tough.
these have to save.
Oh, they have to save against the death rattle.
Okay. So he saves. These two don't, and they're blown to bits.
That counts for us.
Just
That's right.
That should count.
Yeah. That doesn't
If you
count.
want to try,
That was
I mean,
my kill.
everyone. There's 2 people in their party that saw him get blown away from the death rattle.
Yeah,
This guy
but
takes
Yeah,
some-
but he killed who
caused the
initiated the death
death
rattle.
I killed him.
Okay.
I say that's 2
That's
for
it.
us.
You guys can
We'll fight it out.
fight that out. Okay, we've got 2 zombies left,
I still have 1 more attack.
and yeah, Savage, you're up.
Yeah.
Is
Am I
his
within?
dead body still here?
His dead body is.
Is there like a little Netherese rock laying there in his where his body was?
Oh yeah, the Netherese rock.
Where did it go?
Who can I see with
We have to go find it like Inuyasha. It got blown to bits.
Perfect. There it is.
I'll
That's
get
right.
I'll get up a little closer.
Okay.
Probably like 20 feet.
Or you can use this jar. That's yellow.
20? Okay.
And then with my second attack, I will attack the green guy. Green zombie.
Those who failed those charisma checks, make sure you're making ticks. You're putting ticks on the board.
For what?
For
Madness.
Oh, the initial one? Oh, no, the death
Even
rattle.
Death rattle.
The
as
death
well.
rattle,
Yeah,
okay.
both.
Oh, so my first paralyzed
Yeah,
Is a
that's
madness.
tick. Yeah,
Okay.
that's a madness.
Okay.
That's like a later action. Okay, Cyrus, what'd you do?
That's like a 23.
Yeah, that hits.
That is 14 points of bludgeoning. Magic
On
bludgeoning.
this guy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And he took the 25 damage, or did he?
No, he saved. Oh wait. He would have taken your frightened damage and half of the explosion, and then yours. So he's down.
Okay. Ooh, that's good.
That's scoreboard.
Yes.
Don't you love as a DM when you come up with like little mini games like this and your players get totally sucked into it?
Okay.
It's the fun of it all. Okay, we are at Batty's B.
That is what you young.
Yeah, he's coming and he's gonna attack the first thing he sees. Thorkill.
Which is
Thorkill,
good.
you.
Does he have the mental awareness to know that he's unconscious on the ground? Or would he go
Doesn't
for
have any
alive?
well,
Would he go for alive people
he
instead of
has
people
zero
on the ground?
awareness.
Exactly.
So he goes for the first thing he
He
encounters.
just wants to eat brains, but he's gonna find out very quickly there's not much there.
This will be fun. Why don't you roll me, Thorkin, a percentage chance?
Okay.
Above 50, it's a weaker zombie. Below 50, it's a stronger zombie.
That would be a stronger zombie. That was a 31.
Okay, he hit you twice.
Okay.
He's dead.
Not yet. Not.
That's a crit. 2 crits.
Oh, that's 2 crits.
Thorkin has reached the end of his
Oh,
life
sevens in
span.
chat.
Good thing we know where there's a diamond.
Okay, that puts us at Maris.
Wow, I don't think Maris has resurrection right now.
Over 10 I succeed, under 10 I fail for the saving throw. Yeah.
I don't know if
On
she's
deck?
saved it.
Yeah.
Okay.
10 is a save.
Okay. Cool.
Well, I
Okay.
think we're still in the
Alrighty,
same
top of the
thing
feet.
of the beats.
Thorkin's dead.
She might
Daddy's
have
Ace
spell
dead.
Hold on. Hold on.
Okay, Thorkin, you're dead.
While you wear this pendant, you stabilize whenever you are dying at the start of your turn.
But you
were
died.
dead before. You were dead before.
You died.
I know, but that's still like dead dying.
I don't think no.
I don't think that comes
Let's
in.
put this to fate. Why don't we put this
Oh,
to
okay.
fate?
Okay.
You roll me another percentile check.
Percentile dice have spoken. 33.
That's not sufficient.
All right. That was a good
Okay,
shot anyway.
that was a good try.
Recipes.
Dalen, you're up.
Thanks for writing me off so fast.
There's only one more
Patrick.
person.
There's one more person.
Can I see him through the trees, or do I have to move?
You cannot see him.
Maybe. Well,
you
I'm-
can see him.
I'm
but
below the
Fail
trees.
He's
off
gonna have
immediately.
3/4 cover. He's gonna have lots of cover.
Spell stick.
People die.
If I lay down on the ground.
This is
You remember the joke where it's like, so and so Junior, I take my father's stead. You remember that?
Well, I can't really.
So I don't have to reroll
There's
your
nobody
sheet.
near
Yep,
him,
yep.
right? And I have to move.
I'm Thorkill Jr. I'm here to
Yeah,
avenge
no.
my
There's no one
father's
threatening him, so I'm gonna move over
Yeah.
here. Are you down?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna use my bonus action to insightful fight the last guy. So he has to roll deception. I got a million.
That was too bad because if it was a weaker zombie, that would have been 2 hits and I would have been fine.
And then I will try to attack him.
Not 4.
Dirty 20. And I get sneak attack because I just insightful fighted him. And hopefully this one's better. It is, so 10 plus 4 is 14, 18 points of damage.
On this guy.
Yes.
Okay. He is still up.
He also took the damage from the what's
Oh,
that?
from you?
Yeah,
That's right.
because he was initially frightened. I don't know if that changes things, but
He's still up.
13 plus 18. So 31 points of damage total. Okay.
Nice.
And I will. So I only moved like 5, 10. I'll move 15, 20, 25. I'll move back there.
Probably a good call. Throw some chloroform on Tom. Oops.
Okay, where are we at? Goblin
Goblin
Slayer.
Slayer.
Goblin Slayer will do his huge.
Slay zombies.
Well, you don't get a bonus on that.
He's kind
He
of
misses on his first.
Not true to the character. He wouldn't have joined the fight for a few turns until he saw us strong.
Oh yeah, that hits. That's enough to hit. Oof. 5 points of damage. That should be enough. Kill it.
Scoreboard!
Well done, guys. And with that, we will take our first break.
Do you want to finish out the initiative?
Oh yeah, we have a lot of
Because
people
I'm
on
dying,
the-
they're dying.
I will.
Should we stabilize the party
I was gonna
first?
say, I would go and cure wounds on Maris. Do you have a spell slot to revive him?
I do have a spell slot.
Sweet.
I have one spell slot. I have one level 3
Woo!
spell slot
Oh
left.
wow. Okay, yeah. Why don't we finish up this?
Okay.
I thought you used it.
I thought I
'Cause
did.
my cleric used her last one.
Well, so I was looking at my level 2 spell slots, and I'm like, well,
Oh.
I'm out. And
You
then I
got one
scrolled
more.
down a little further, and I'm like,
Okay.
oh, I have level 3 spell
Okay,
slots.
I thought we were gonna have to do a few things here, but
No.
this is good.
You
Okay.
heal.
That is a
11.
very disappointed look on your face.
I am so disappointed. Okay, so Savras is gonna go
I cure wounds on Maris.
cure.
Heal
Okay,
him
how
by
much does he heal?
11.
She healed.
Okay.
Are you gonna touch Dom and friend?
I'm gonna have my cleric touch my friends
Yeah.
and cure wounds, so they come up.
Maris is going to come up and use Revivify with the newly acquired diamond from
Yes.
Tom and friends,
Excellent.
and cast Revivify on Thorkin.
Okay. Remind me, Jeremiah, did you
Yeah.
save the madness? Did it hit you?
The madness hit me,
Did you
yes.
save? You
I
did save.
fell.
You fell.
I fell.
And then you fell, Thorkin. Savras, it didn't touch you. Dale, you fell.
Well, technically,
I failed on the
technically,
paralysis
if
one.
I'm dead, does it hit me? If I'm
Oh
dead?
yeah, it does. Let me tell you, it does. It hits you pretty hard.
If you wanted to do madness, let's take a break, then do madness when we get back.
Yeah, we'll do madness when we come back.
All
I
right,
just
but
wanna
I'm
make-
back. I'm back up now with one.
Yeah, you're healed. Through the,
So it hit you, me, and Thorkin.
Yeah,
and
but mine was a
Goblin
different than yours.
Slayer, as well as the two downed heroes from Dom's party. Dom is hit as well.
Well,
We
do we
really-
care about their
we really
madness?
need to rest.
No, but
Okay.
we'll figure it
Okay,
out
no
when,
more rest.
when we come back.
We
I wanna
still
get rid of
do.
Why do
this
I get
exhaustion.
Because you got
We'll be
the
right back,
one
everybody.
from the house.
Yeah, and that's
Oh.
it.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you got 2, but
No. I'm over 18.
I'm over
Thanks for the
special
Welcome
party.
everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, then what a battle that was. That was a
Close.
slog fest. We had quite a bit of interesting turn of events. Who all dropped? Almost everyone did. Everyone on the team.
No, the real question is how many times did I drop? I think I got
you
to
drop?
6. I think I dropped 6 times.
Yeah, you did.
And then their team dropped about half. So you guys are able to drag yourself from the battle zone. I'm assuming you guys are going to move maybe out of the way of just this rubble heap.
Savras, you want to pick up that rock?
Savras, is able to rip out of the chest cavity of this gigantic troll. The troll's body is no longer there; it's just nasty, and quite a few things happen. So Dom loses an arm. He only has one arm.
Oh, how does that work? Use a two-handed weapon.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work for Dom. He's gonna have to figure it out.
Oh,
as an NPC.
We generously donate a dagger.
The other fighter, he has a mask growing from his back.
a mask?
A mass. Like a
Mask.
mass.
No, he just becomes.
I heard mask too.
And he's like hunched over. The cleric is trying to do all she can. She used all of her magic abilities and she's kind of
At a loss.
freaking out.
Yeah.
And then they had a who was the other guy?
He's pregnant.
And they're like, "We need to retreat. We know you guys win. We'll talk to you guys later." And they kind of just like back off.
We've got an IOU. We'll
We,
cash
we,
that in.
we need to figure this out. Anyway, they back off and they're moving backwards this way.
We would like them not to kidnap Thorkin.
That was Thorkin, huh? And then Dom.
I appreciate you looking out for my slightly battered body.
We should call it even because I saved all you guys multiple times. And then they just kind of walk away. But they know they lost.
It's not even.
We've got 3 madnesses to resolve. Let's resolve the most pressing madness.
Why do you look at me?
Because you were dead.
6 times.
So, Thorkin, you can tell a complete physical change occurs.
Oh no.
His, your ability scores for 2 of your abilities, your intellect changes.
You're about to be real smart.
Exactly. With your, we'll say your constitution and your intellect change.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
So you now have a
Change HP
16
map now.
intelligence and an 8 constitution.
What is your HP now?
No, HP that's already established doesn't change with that.
It will,
It'll affect
in
my
this it
increase.
will,
Yeah.
but I would remember the number now, but all future
Yeah, future.
will be impacted.
Yeah.
And in D&D Beyond, aren't you able to go in and just like
Yeah, you can
manually set it?
I think you can manually override.
You can maybe override it.
Yeah, there's an override score right here.
And your head grows an extra size.
You're a bobblehead.
You have a
No,
big
dude,
brain.
I'm that bad guy with the huge head from Marvel.
Oh,
I was thinking Megamind.
Yeah.
Megamind?
Mordo?
Megamind.
Mordo, yeah.
yeah.
Like the huge head?
The one who becomes the head with the tiny arms and legs and
Oh,
flies around.
I wouldn't say you're
Modok.
that big.
Modok.
Mechanical organism designed only for killing.
Yes. You no longer have skull. So it's just skin and brain. So we can see the shapes of your brain.
Oh,
Between the two of us, we make quite the charismatic party for attracting women.
indeed we do.
If I was taller,
We
I'd
should go
want
back to the bar
it.
now.
And
We should go try to hit on the bar.
you now receive,
Ta-da!
you have the choice to choose between 2 of 4 illithid powers. This is straight out of Baldur's Gate.
Straight out of
So you have been infiltrated by Lord of the Far Domain, and you now have an allegiance to him.
Wow, imagine
As
being
he-
swindled by a
As he
symbiote.
swears, as he provides you power. So you have the choice 2 of 4 of these powers. So one of them is Psionic Overload. As an action, once per day, you can basically do a synaptic burst.
Okay.
So anything. Oh wait, hold on, no, I read that wrong. Sonic Overload. It's basically you can add a D4 psychic damage to each one of your attacks for the next 10 turns, but you take D4 damage at the end of each of your turn. So your attacks deal 1d4 psychic, but you take 1d4 psychic.
Right.
So that's one you can choose. You can use that once per short rest.
Okay.
You've got the option of Illithid Persuasion. It allows you to impose your will onto others. And you basically get the ability to succeed on a conversation or charisma type check. So that's one you can choose. The other one
I think that was
is
definitely every one I pick.
Concentrated Blast. This is just a blast of psionic energy. As an action, you can deal 3d6 psychic damage to an enemy.
Mm-hmm.
But this can only be done to a character who is concentrating on a spell already.
Okay.
And then if they're concentrating, they have disadvantage on their concentration check, and then you're healed the amount of damage that you do. So it's kind of like a
You're a spell thief.
it's kind of a spell thief kind of thing, which is kind of interesting.
Okay, and then what was
And then
the
the
fourth
last one is Force Tunnel. You can charge forward and knock all enemies in your path back.
I think I'll probably pick that one in Illithid Persuasion. What was that? Force Tunnel?
Force Tunnel.
Okay, I'll add
So
those.
it's basically a charge forward as an action, and you can knock all enemies back.
Oh, sweet. I picked one long rest and one short rest feature.
Yeah, so that one you can use on a short rest as well. So the charge is a one-time, all enemies and multiple targets, as long as you're in a straight line, you can just push into them in that straight line, and they push back 10. They push back perpendicular to the direction you're going, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're running straight, they'd have to go right and left 10. And then, so what was the other one that you wanted to grab?
I'm grabbing Illithid Persuasion and Force Tunnel.
All right. Do you want any more of the information on that?
No, I got it pulled up.
Okay. Now, as far as the 2 that failed, how many madness ticks do you have, Maris?
I think this becomes my third, but let me find my notes. Yeah, this will be my third.
And you've suffered how many boons or banes do you have as a result?
I got 1 boon and 1 nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Yeah, you're like, yep, you don't get anything, no boons or banes for that.
Okay, so
Sorry,
on this
moving
one,
on.
let's roll a percentile check for boon or bane.
Come on, boon. 38.
And I believe the last action you did was your channel divinity, no? Before you were hit.
That is exactly what I did.
So your channel divinity has a bane somehow.
Casually sever the connection to his god.
It's not that tragic.
Okay.
So you've got the turn undead, and then what is your other channel divinity?
So as far as my channel divinity options go, I have Divine Smart. You point your holy symbol at a creature I can see within 30 feet and focus divine energy at it. I either restore 1d8 plus 4 HP to the creature, or force it to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
On a failed save, it takes damage.
Okay.
I have Preserve Life as a magic action. I can channel Divinity to restore 25 HP to bloodied creatures within 30 feet, up to half of the
Okay.
HP. And I have the Turn Undead, where they make the Wisdom saving
Okay.
throw, and then at level 5, I get the additional ability that if they fail, they take 48 radiant damage.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that because you did turn undead, it's gonna be specific to this one.
Okay.
And all creatures get a 1d4 bonus to their
Okay.
save.
So your turn undead is slightly weak.
Slightly weakened. And you hold your holy symbol out? You have a holy symbol? Is that
Yeah.
right? Your holy symbol cracks. There's a nice crack in it.
Is it a yellow crack?
Good question. You can't see it, but you can.
Is it a yellow
It
crack?
is a yellow crack. And then now we've got Sovereign. Sovereign, you failed.
No.
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 Salvarus passed.
I passed everything.
I thought we had Dale.
Yeah, Dale.
Dale failed.
So I
How
got.
many ticks do you have?
So this will be my third.
Okay.
My first one was I can't short rest with more than one person, which is a
Okay.
bane.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Oh,
now
yeah.
an introvert.
And then you lost your legs.
And then my second one is overall a boon, but it's got some banes with it.
So this one will say nothing happens. So on your third, this one doesn't happen. Just to make it make sense that you get 2 or so.
But I should still note it.
Note that you have a third. Alrighty.
So are we all on 3 ticks?
I think all of you are on 3. Except, I thought you had 2.
Oh, I got 3.
You got 3 as well, so I think all 3.
Yeah, because his third one was where you're like, oh yeah, this is your third one. You get the
I get the
mutation.
Because I got my hatred for his cards.
Oh yeah.
Then I got the adding a D4 to my hammer
Oh,
when I
yeah.
hit, which I
Yeah.
definitely don't need since the hammer's already a +9. And then my ugly arm.
That's right.
Which does the channel divinity.
Why don't you guys
bonus.
make a perception check as Goblin Slayer abouts face and starts walking down the trail?
Down the trail. 22.
15.
Dale sees it. Mara sees it.
15.
Thorkin, will you roll me a perception?
Perception.
You guys, you 3 see it. Perception.
Sorry, I kept hoping the wrong thing. 19.
Yeah, you guys see it. His red eye is now yellow.
Oh shit.
Under his, through the crack of his slit of his helmet. You just slightly see a wisp of yellow as he turns face and starts walking back down the trail.
Very anime.
Very, very.
So Goblin Slayer took a point of madness.
I think you took 2 actually.
Yikes.
He missed.
You failed both.
I think you failed both of those. Okay, great. So now you guys are, in the middle of nowhere. You have yourself a rock, and you need to make your way back to town, and it's getting kind of late.
Thank
Oh,
goodness.
finally, I can sleep.
Kind of late. We'll see.
I'm so
Okay.
exhausted.
Okay, you guys okay with me heading up the survival this time?
Yes.
I will use the help action.
Okay.
I will guidance.
I will read a book.
So you have advantage and a D4.
I have advantage and a D4. There's no way
There's
that I
no-
messed this up. 19, 21,
Great.
plus 25.
Find the trail. You guys are able to hike back. You're now right around the area where you left your car. You'd like
Oh,
to.
we're going back to town.
Okay.
To try to.
Hey, you're
Get a
smart.
wheel.
It's now dusk has occurred. You're now hiking into the dark.
We locked the cart, right?
I made sure to
Yeah,
lock
yeah,
the
yeah.
cart and unsummon
So
the
you guys have
bandits
one more.
for the polar bear sword.
You guys have one more survival check. Ish. It'll take you about another hour or two to get back because it's not dark.
Okay. Do we
So-
want to get back into town, or should I set up a card house?
Back to town.
Back to town.
Okay. Same deal. Help and guidance.
Okay.
This is going to be a straight roll because you have disadvantage. You have the start.
Because it's dark. I have 120 feet dark vision. I'm a rock gnome.
Fine.
I'm a rock gnome.
Maris also has the light cantrip.
Fair enough. Okay, roll.
I'm not good.
Oh, that's 2 3s and a 5. That's a 9.
Top at night. You guys are getting a little bit lost here.
Dude, I rolled double 3s.
Shoot.
We've gotten lost almost every single drive we have
Stop
ever
this.
done
Why
in
don't you
this
roll me an
campaign.
encounter?
The
on the
percentage
encounter
die.
table?
Should I roll the percentage die?
No, D20. Random encounter table.
Want me to roll it again?
Or me, because I'm the one who's getting us in
Let's
this.
have someone else who hasn't rolled yet when you guys travel.
Please go ahead and
Roll a
roll us a
D20.
random encounter.
Wait, what dice do I use for that?
Just a straight,
D20.
straight D20.
Oh, 17.
Otherwise, they can encounter something.
No.
Let's see.
Maybe it's a
What if we
traveling
were like-
diamond merchant.
We got rid of that one so fast. We didn't even have it for a
Yeah,
rest.
17 is an encounter. Roll me a D12.
We had a short rest.
That better be a diamond salesman.
Some of us did.
That's a 4.
Oh my god.
If it's a green dragon,
We
we're
haven't
dead.
rested.
We're dead.
We haven't taken a rest. I could have. I tried to put up the card shelter so that we could sleep and get rid of your exhaustion.
I would rather fight this thing than you put up the card.
I had it. Oh, yes.
We need Zatar back.
Oh, you know what? You know what that particular thing hurt the most for me? Stone's endurance went from 1d12 plus 3 to 1d12 minus 1.
Oh, you don't have a skull anymore.
No, I took my sheet and I've wrapped my head in as a turban to hide my bulbous forehead.
My dice rolls are so hit or miss.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you guys are
There's no average.
Our survival checks are just bad.
While you're pulling that up, are you attached to the order these are in? In here?
No.
I'm gonna alphabetize them. Tired of trying to find things in here, being like,
I will try to make sure and keep it.
This is going to be pretty crazy because I am all out of everything. I'm out of Stone's endurance. I'm out of rages. I'm out of. I am a one-trick pony now.
I mean, I'm pretty much full. I haven't had luck this session at all because I've used them all. On the
Oh, I
last
have 1
session.
HP too.
You have 1 HP.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
You guys,
that's
Do you have any
the joy of
healing
the
potions?
Revivify.
No, but we should have taken a short rest. We should have at least done that.
Have we taken a short
We haven't taken
he
anything.
doesn't say anything. I mean, you're hiking, so you can't.
We're hiking back to town to take
Yeah,
a
we don't
long
have our
rest.
carts, and none of us can take a short rest.
I mean,
in the cart.
a short rest is completely useless for me. All it gives me back is like spell slot.
It allows me to
Hit die.
use. It allows me to use my hit die,
I don't
and it
know
gives
about
me back a rage, and it gives me back a bunch of other stuff.
I don't really need hit dice. I need all my other stuff back.
Maris is also not looking the hottest.
I know, she's a cleric. She's been a cleric.
Look, I got
You haven't been looking hot for a while,
I
Jeremiah.
got 2 level 2 spell slots, so
You know,
I can
yesterday
cast
Maris
Fire
was
Speed.
hot.
Yeah, yesterday.
That's right.
Could have used hot. Actually, you did pretty good today, but
No, I think in this one specifically we wanted cleric Maris.
yeah,
Yes,
we
yes,
would have had
yes.
2 deaths.
that would have been really sad.
Okay, you guys are walking from here to there.
I've seen this rock before. We're going in circles.
It's not just a boulder.
It's a rock.
It's
And you see
enemy.
this guy kind of prowling around.
Oh no!
Not Big Jelly.
He looks worse.
Do I see him before he sees me?
Sure.
That's
Can I
big,
stealth?
big Elithid guy. What the?
Yeah, he's very scary.
So our goal's to get across here.
From here to there, that's lots of forest. That's lots of forest.
I would
Here
like
to there.
to stealth and like my party.
What about we
in
just
stealth?
What about we just go back to where we came from?
Let's go back.
The DM's like, wait, you can't do that.
Let's just be like, actually, we're gonna ignore him.
If you want.
Natural 20
To stealth?
to stealth.
Okay, one of you guys go first. and
That
then-
is a 29 total.
You're very stealthy. Where are you headed?
Um,
Are you going anywhere?
sure. I will sneak behind this rock.
Okay.
I don't know what's everybody else doing.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I'm
sneak-
high.
I'm
You
gonna
take a
sneak-
bonus action and hide if you want.
Again? I thought I
Wait.
thought stealth. I thought Heidi was my bonus. Yeah.
I'm gonna try and stealth and go behind the
Okay.
rock next to Maris.
Roll me stealth.
Ian still can't get along right now.
That's why I'm putting distance between you and me.
Thanks.
Yeah, mine's an 8.
I have disadvantage and plus the -2 exhaustion. So
What'd you roll?
8.
Okay, where are you headed?
Just the rock by Maris.
This rock?
Yeah, that one,
Okay.
behind that one.
Maris is gonna try and stealth up there with a 7.
with the 7.
Yeah.
I got a 29.
Oh, good. I'm glad our rogue is stealthy.
I will also try to stealth with Maris.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
Oh, that's great.
Wow. That's a 14.
Okay, well done. And you're headed over here
No.
No, with Maris. With Maris.
with Maris.
Yeah.
You're just popping over there. So this is tall.
Yeah.
You know, this is a big boulder, and on top of it, there's like a structure, so you got like 15, 20 feet.
Oh no,
That
what's
was a
Goblin
4.
guy gonna do?
That
Is
was,
Goblin Slayer with us
Oh,
still?
yeah, Goblin Slayer behind
that was a 14 with
You
a
got
17.
at 12. He's gonna come over here.
Guys are not still. You're actually
I
great.
was gonna say, wow, I rolled it pretty close to as high as I possibly can.
But 14's not even that good.
No!
And you rolled the highest besides me.
I'm in.
Okay, so it's gonna be his turn.
Tell you what, why don't we have you heal someone and Maris can make fun of you for that?
He rolls very much. Turns says,
He goes.
we have guests. Ooh, I didn't think that there were adventurers this far out in the forest.
Wait, did we get lost again?
Yes.
Yeah.
I rolled with advantage.
Yes,
and got 2
Mothman,
threes.
you're right. I do see them yonder.
Are there 2 of them, or is he talking to himself?
Yeah, it looks like there is a lithid poking out of his
Oh,
heart
okay.
cavity,
Okay.
and then his face itself.
I liked it better when I thought he was just a big golem.
I agree. Now he's. Oh, no, that means he has powers. So do we.
It would be great. Yes,
You
yes,
better
it
use
would
them.
be great.
Yeah.
Whose allegiance do you hold?
Do you want our allegiance to me too?
And do you have proof of the allegiance? Dale.
He sees me
Mm-hmm.
with a
Oh
29.
no, I'm sorry. He would have seen.
Okay, I was
He
like,
says Thorkin. He's looking at you.
Behind a boulder?
Yeah,
you
were
did not
quiet.
stealth
You weren't
well.
quiet at all.
Alright, I am
Guys,
going to...
I'm being stealthy.
I'm gonna use
You see
my
me?
new power, Illithid Persuasion, against him.
Okay. What do you say?
Aren't you like
I just impose my will on you, and then you have to defeat it.
Aren't you like allegiance to someone new with this one, though?
I think so. It says it's a unique illithid power that allows one to impose their will onto others with the brand of absolute through conversation.
Yeah, so I said
Use
you
your
can
will.
auto succeed like a persuasion or whatnot. Now there are two entities that are sharing this body. Which one are you targeting?
The illithid?
There's two of them.
There's two of them.
I thought there was one illithid and then the other creature.
I mean, they're both kind of illithid in nature.
Oh, okay.
Why don't you make me an insight check?
Okay.
Because there were two distinct voices that were very audible. Why don't you make an insight?
I clicked it again.
Don't you have high insight now with the...
Insight is a wisdom.
Oh, that's wisdom. Yeah. 2. You can't quite tell which one, which voice was coming off which.
Which one wears the pants in the running?
That's right. Exactly. Okay, which one are you dominating? You could say something.
Can I, if I rolled a 2 so I don't have any idea,
So the insight is...
can I just roll a chance and just 50 one way I pick one head, 50 one way I pick the other head?
Sure.
Just leave it to chance.
Which,
Okay, so upper 50 top head, lower 50 bottom head.
Okay.
Top head.
What did I say? One of the names was Kithrid, and then I said Nithrid. Nithrid, I think he passes. I'm convinced. The top head says that. Excellent. Now we've got, so he looked at you, and then he's going to gaze at Maris.
Okay. I'm being gazed at.
Yeah. His attention is, as he mentioned, if you recall, prove your allegiance.
Give me 1 second. Let me look at my notes to see what happened yesterday in game. Because what was the name of the Mind Flayer guy?
Did I divulge the Mind Flayer's name?
I don't know.
I know we talked about the goblins that were.
Right.
I don't believe we got the name.
I don't know if I divulged
The name of the Mind Flayer.
the Mind Flayer to you.
Yes, we are part of the Yellow Goblin Commander Ruxavid's group. We
Okay.
have been tasked with finding the stones. Salvers, show him the stone shard we found.
Okay. Persuasion, deception, whichever you choose.
Okay.
There's like a lie and a truth in there.
Through my illithid persuasion, can I give her advantage since I've mentally made it submit to me? Or is it just
You would be talking to the
bottom head?
bottom half.
Okay. I mean, here we go. 8.
I think
You've been having fun tonight with these
Kithrid, I
rolls.
think we're gonna have to get closer, and so he's going to move closer.
Oh,
Please hope he doesn't have Aura.
15, 20, 25. Perfect. He'll be able to make it to right there. 5. Perfect. Stomp, 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 stomp. Let me see that. Yes. Okay. Ooh, that does look netherese. This one isn't very persuasive, but it seems you have been doing your work.
yes.
Can I do something?
So that was
Well,
his
if
turn.
you do something,
now
then
it's your
you're
turn.
not invisible anymore, pretty much.
Now it's the player's turn.
Okay, can I try to do something?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Can I try to stealthily 5, 10, 20, 25, 30.
So you'll have half your speed if you're stealthing.
Oh, okay. So 5,
Oh, cool. Is that a new rule?
No, that's
That's usually how it's been. If you're
Yeah.
stealthing in combat, you have to have speed.
Oh, we're in combat stealth. Okay.
I will use 1 charge of my magical balls. And 20 by 20. 5, 10, 20. In this area
Okay.
is magical ball.
Do you have the dry erase?
I do.
I may have a sticker spell back.
I don't know if this is try erase.
20 by 20, you said?
As you said.
As I said.
Oh, this, yeah, that works.
I have something like this.
Sure.
Look at that. There you go.
Okay. That's perfect.
Nice. Okay.
So I set up with my action
Okay. Now you have
while
a bonus
still
action.
stealth, whatever that impacts. But I am setting my magical ball trap.
Okay. And then you have bonus action.
I'll go back to where I was
Alright.
with the bonus action dash.
So you were here, right there.
Well, so I was here
Okay, 5.
5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15.
Okay.
I moved that way and then I moved back,
Okay.
right? Because I
You
used
want
my.
to be right here?
Yeah, that's where I was.
I mean, you're kind of in line of sight potentially.
I've got a 29 stealth.
You don't know what their perception is.
Now,
And there's 2 of them.
you have left your hiding spot, and then you've come back. So you would have to use a bonus action hide in order for you to
Avoid detection because you're in.
be able to.
So me putting this down got me out of the stealth roll, is what you're saying?
Absolutely, that would.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will not go in line of sight. I will hide behind the rock fully then.
Okay.
With my bonus action.
But you're not hiding, right? You wouldn't have been able to have action economy to hide. You're because you're using your bonus action to move back, right?
Yeah, but like I'm not in
You're
line
just-
of
yeah, you're not
sight,
in line of
so
sight,
I'm not
right.
like stealth. So if he comes around, he can
He'll be
see
able to-
me.
yeah.
But
All right.
I don't think I'm.
The rest of the player
detected.
characters, you guys can do stuff. I'm gonna have. What's his name? Goblin Slayer step up, and he will show his eye and say, "I swear my allegiance."
I will pretend to do the same.
And he will say, "The Elder Brain has granted me this boon."
I will follow.
And then
suit.
he's gonna move
Like, I know
forward,
what I'm
so-
doing.
Well, you're smarter. You understand.
Ooh, don't get closer.
Okay, and then Thorkin, what are you doing?
I'm copying Goblin Slayer.
Yeah, go flash him your legs.
And what are you doing?
I'm doing the same thing. I swear it's the Elder Brain.
Okay. And deception? I mean, you haven't sworn to the Elder Brain, so you're gonna have to do a skill check there.
Okay.
And this would be to the lower half. Because you already convinced the dumb one.
guy.
Actually, you know what? You don't need to, because you already convinced the dumb one.
Okay.
You already went. What are you doing? Maris and Salvers?
Being
Awaiting
inspected.
judgment.
Am I being asked to?
Yeah. I mean, you're kind of
Yeah.
holding up your
Netherese rock.
Enemy's rock,
I mean, I'll kind of.
the third of
I'm
four.
kind of keeping it like.
Okay, so you
Like
just,
I'm like presenting it, but like keeping it close to me. And I will say, my allegiance is to the one and only Sylvanas. But I'm here aiding these, my friends.
okay. Do you want to make a persuasion check?
Sure. 17.
Okay, very good. And then Maris.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Attempt to persuade again.
How are you describing? How are you persuading?
Jeremiah's like, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Failed last
matter.
time. Are there any
We're
other,
doomed.
any additional persuasive means that you're going to share?
We presented the rock. Come on. Behold, my symbol
She's
My
not
holy
feeling
symbol.
good today.
Okay.
with a yellow crack in
Okay,
it.
there you go. Very good. And what did you roll your persuasion?
5.
Why don't you roll with advantage?
12.
Okay, your number is noted. Do you want to use your action to give yourself guidance?
Sure. See? The city.
Oh,
there you go.
16.
16.
Oh, delightful. His influence, or their influence, them's influence, has stretched far and wide. Okay? It's going to be his turn, and he seems pacified. You guys can take a turn if you like.
We must return the rocks to him. We must leave.
I put the nether stone away.
The shard.
The shard, yeah.
We were very specifically only presenting
Yeah,
the shard.
I wasn't showing the big.
Okay, Dale, it's your turn.
I need to convince these guys to go this way without revealing myself. Well, I guess
Actually, that would be pretty funny if Goblin Slayer tripped on those rocks.
I mean, he's getting real close.
I will. What do you do?
I will peek around and go,
Okay.
Psst, GS, psst,
Okay.
come this way. I laid a trap. An
Okay.
escape route. Say,
Uh,
Thorkin,
What's everyone else doing?
Thorkin, I laid a trap. We need to go around this way.
I will. Please let us pass.
Okay.
And then start to walk away.
May as
Which
well.
way?
Which way?
Which way leads
I
back?
will go the other way.
Yeah,
Okay.
whichever way it goes to town.
He decides not to take an opportunity attack.
Okay.
So 5, 10.
I say I want to avoid the trap.
That's here. Yeah.
I know.
May
Well, I
as
want
well
him to
follow
avoid the
him.
trap too.
Do Goblin Slayer and I see that
See what?
trap?
I spent my whole turn trying to get your attention
Yeah.
to
You
see
know
it.
that the
balls.
balls are there.
I'm also
Okay, well then I will
reduced.
walk towards
5
this
feet.
direction, avoiding the balls.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Oh,
I
wait,
got-
you
I
guys
got-
could
I
double
got
move
40
if you
feet
wanted to.
movement.
Yeah.
So you guys could reach over here.
40, you could double move.
I can double move, so that'd
He
be 80
probably
for me.
gets to here.
Okay,
And
so you're
then
there.
it's his turn now, and he's going to
See me.
prove yourself.
A bit of leg, mate. A bit of leg. And I will try to will my legs to become yellow.
Okay. You hear a voice in your head. I don't think that's gonna work. It doesn't show that it's of centimorph or illithid. However, if you let me have a go, I think I can be a little more persuasive.
Swap, swap, swap.
So this is before I try to show my leg.
This is like the
Him
moment-
like holding me back. Like, oh.
Yeah, he's basically like got you in his. He didn't grapple you, but he's right there. He's asking you to show your allegiance to.
And my symbiote says, "Your idea is not going to work, Chief."
You don't have a mutation that's very clear. These are beautifully hair non-grown back, slender legs.
Sure. I will
Will you
go.
relinquish your will?
I'll be like, all right, symbiote, or all right, legs that talk to me in my head. Give it a go.
Okay, you let go.
And we have an illithid.
you relinquish your will, and for the next 24 hours, Dale has no idea what's going on. As far as you guys know, Dale has no problem being able to make his way through the illithid, and you actually see the Edton. Actually, why don't we have? It would have only been Goblin Slayer. Yeah, you guys don't see what happens. Goblin Slayer sees something.
That
you
I
guys
did.
are too far away. That occurred over here with
So my symbiote did something. I have no recollection. They didn't see it.
right now you're not in control.
Right. So
You are. Dale is gone.
my legs did something. The only one who saw what my legs did was the Goblin Slayer. And so we're all.
Well, he didn't see what. Yeah,
Well, we're not sure.
he understands what the ramifications are what just happened.
But we're all in the dark.
But you're all in the dark.
Especially
Okay.
you're dark.
You guys make your way back, and
Do we hear an explosion in the background?
no, there's no explosion.
This is set for when he roams around. So eventually,
You guys
a
will
random,
make it-
and we'll just
Exactly.
all over.
You make your way through this encounter, and now you're back in town. It's nighttime. It's about 8 p.m. You guys are tired.
You think?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd like a bed.
Okay. You guys head back to the inn.
Oh
Let's
no!
wipe this off.
Your night at the inn is not gonna be. You're not gonna know what happened.
If,
Oh no!
Well, then Maris hasn't gone and told the halfling that I'm waiting for.
What if she comes for you anyway?
Then my legs are gonna get a bit of leg night.
But you won't.
Maris will go to the bar. The first halfling woman she sees, she'll
The bar's closed.
bar's closed.
Yeah, the bar's
Oh,
closed.
okay.
It is not open.
Remember,
Dark.
she lives in the
They had
building
a
above.
terrorist attack not one night ago.
I thought you said it was like 8.
Yeah, it is.
It's really close.
Tavern's closed.
The tavern's
Not-
closed at 8
At
p.m. What kind of sick town is
Yeah,
this?
there's quite a
one
few
that
people
got
that are really
bombed
mad.
recently.
What is this?
The goblins are like, we fight back against the night watch oppressiveness of the town.
Anything else, Maris, you're interested in doing?
I mean, Maris will go. Nah.
Thorkin goes immediately to bed.
Yeah.
No side stops. He just goes to bed and falls in.
I think Sovereign's
Six-
basically just
Six,
the same.
Sovereign-
six deaths in one day. I'm pretty exhausted.
Yeah, Maris will go to bed.
I'm
As soon as
just
you guys hit
legitimately
town,
have exhaustion, so.
Goblin Slayer separates. And he's no longer with you guys. He kind of disbands, goes his own way.
Bye, buddy.
And then, so, Maris, are you still up?
Nah, Maris will go to bed. Like,
The
I
exact same
just
time. As soon as you
pretend
see the
Patrick
tavern is
Star
down, you're not
Yeah.
interested in staying
Bye,
up.
buddy.
yeah. Like,
Hope
Dell
you
asked
like
Maris for a
that.
favor. Maris tried right now, and
You guys don't notice anything different, and you all benefit from a long rest.
Oh,
Dale goes to
including
sleep.
Dale.
Dale goes to sleep.
Salvers, Maris, and Thorkin wake up, and Dale is in the same room as Maris. Actually, I mean, I don't know. How did I say that the tavern, or not the town, the inn was it a big?
Did we have like 2 or 3 rooms?
Oh, did I say there were a couple of rooms?
We had a few
Yeah.
rooms.
I had a few rooms.
You notice that he is in the same room as Thorkin,
okay.
and Dale does. You do benefit from a long rest.
Does Maris wake up as cleric Maris or warlock Maris?
That's a great question.
You did take some madness.
I did take some madness, but
I'm feeling lucky again.
You were just a warlock, so no, it's gonna be
Okay.
a few more days.
okay.
You're still cleric.
Nope. Sounds good.
What do I do, boss?
As far as you know, everything seems normal, but you're not Dale. Dale's there. Dale's in your party. What do you guys want to do? It's the morning.
Maris will go to the tavern, find the first halfling she
It
sees.
is shut. It is like still
What?
closed. Something's happening at that tavern.
Alright, well.
Maris will go to the townmaster's house and ask what's up with the tavern.
I don't know. It should be open. Well, not so early. We don't have that many day drinkers in town.
Yeah, but
Because,
you were also closed last night.
Wait, you went to the townmaster? No, this would have been the
Right, so
what's his name? Wait, where did you go? Where are you going?
So-
right here, the townmaster's hall.
yeah, so initially Maris went to the tavern that night, got up in the morning, went to the tavern. The
Mhm.
tavern is
It's
closed.
still closed.
So now she's going to go
All the
talk
taverns are
to
there.
Harbin Wester,
Yeah,
the
Harbin
townmaster,
Wester,
and be like, "What's up with the tavern?"
I'm not sure.
Insight check. 19.
You don't think he's lying at all? He's actually not sure. What is wrong with the? I mean, I heard about the arson, but I thought you guys were going to investigate it. Were you guys not?
Yes, we investigated.
What'd you find?
Well, there were goblins above the staff housing. We took care
That's
of them
terrible.
with the Goblin Slayer from the Lord's Alliance, and we came back into town around 8 o'clock last night, and it was closed.
That is horrible. We've also been hearing other sightings of these goblins, especially ones that are capable of mystic powers that we've never seen before. This is terrible. I must write another letter at once. So he kind of gets one of his clerks. Please go to Neverwinter. And then he sends another more like scout-looking adventurer. Go to shoot, it's not Baldur's Gate. What's in between Baldur's Gate and Neverwinter? It's I can't remember which town it is. I'll have to look it up. But there's a town.
There's a town, yes.
I can't remember what it's called.
It's
a big one.
Yes, I've been to.
We must have reinforcements. This is terrible. We're gonna get overrun. It sounds like the Sawma clan is starting to encroach on all of our territory. This is terrible.
The
I'll
Sawma clan.
have to look at that name. It's the name for
It's the pink red brands.
No, pink.
it's the
No,
name
this
for the
is the
yellow
yellow.
goblins. Yeah.
Oh,
The Sawpleat,
I believe that is correct.
the one at the Zorzula Sanctuary,
Yeah. Those
the ancient Duragard mining outpost,
Those are words.
Sword Mountain, east of
Well,
Phandalin.
yes.
Maybe.
all great words.
All those words are related to these
To something.
something.
Those words mean something. but
Okay,
not to
well, let's
Sawpleat.
This can't
Stop
stop me.
I
I can't read.
It sounded like a day ago you said that there was a platoon of them that came in here, but we haven't heard from them or seen of that troop. I wonder if they're causing havoc that's interrupting trade lines and trade here for the last few days. We haven't had our most recent shipment come in to refill the what's it called? There is a local Barthen's Provisions. They're like the local goods.
Kmart.
Kmart.
Well, good to know. After we look into the shrine, we'll look into this blockade.
Exactly.
Okay,
Shall we go take care of the shrine?
north of the shrine.
Yes, I feel quite well rested.
I'm gonna check and see if Barthen's Provisions have any Smith's tool.
Oh yeah, great.
You never know. We need to
And a
repair a
wheel.
wagon wheel.
We had just ordered. Crazy thing you said. We just ordered some smithy tools. It seems like we haven't been able to get our last shipment of goods. Something may have intercepted it. It was scheduled to arrive last night. Darn it, it didn't. We do have spare wheels, just not real nice ones.
These darn railroads.
How much are the wheels?
The wheels are.
Can we get them for a really good price?
You can get them for a really average price.
Persuasion on the joke.
I can't do that. The legs said it. No,
The leg setting.
There's the legs, mate.
Illithids are actually really funny.
I think I said it was 50 for wheels, and then for like the really special ones, it's like too expensive. But those are only available in Neverwinter.
For reals?
50 gold
Yeah.
for wheels and a hole.
Yeah.
Okay, worth.
Well, we need 2 wheels and we need 1 hole.
Well, you need wheels, so like your
Yeah.
wheels broke. So
Yeah.
these would be wheels that would replace the really nice wheels, but
But they only
give
have
you-
1
They
tick of
only have
damage.
one heart.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Well, next time we just don't let the gnome drive.
Great.
You know, the gnome took the skill feat just to get what am I can't say words. proficiency in survival. It's not working.
It's not helped.
So I would like to go after the shrine, and then afterwards maybe we can work on repairing the cart. What say ye?
Oh, if we're doing the shrine, wouldn't the entrance that the shipment stuck at be on the way as well? Because it's both in that north direction.
Potentially, yes.
So what if we took a gander at the main road, on our way out?
Smithing tools.
Okay,
Well.
let's go.
So you guys are gonna.
So,
So you have a set of wheels. Are you gonna go back to your cart
Nah,
and
no,
try to fix your cart?
nah.
we're gonna
No,
go
we'll
right
do
now.
that later.
Yeah.
But the goal is to go down the trail.
Yes. We're gonna
So-
go by the well.
Okay.
Go deal with that first.
So
Then we'll
we
go recover the.
last we were told there was the tracks
Yes.
leading north of the shrine.
Yes.
So we're going to track the tracks,
Okay.
go up the trail as opposed to back down
The tribal
there
trail,
where
okay.
we
So
left.
we only
it.
have one more crime to solve.
Great. So you guys follow the tracks. You are able to find here that north is this way, I believe. So it does make its way out of town,
Okay.
and you follow the tracks that lead right here to this trail.
Okay.
And that's kind of where you're left at. So it doesn't seem like they went and ventured into the forest, but rather kind of went away outside of town to get back onto the trail. And you kind of have lost your lead necessarily, but you do know from Warbin or whatever his name is, he said that there could be a blockade or an interception happening because we haven't had our restock of goods in a day or so. We usually get it every other day or so.
Okay. Let's go try and find what's it? A blockade.
Okay.
Oh, we
my-
forgot to ask, which mares do we have with us?
We have
cleric.
the cart.
Oh.
Okay, so you guys,
There was an
Oh.
ask.
you guys are traveling.
Oh.
You are on terrain that is not paved. You do not have a vehicle with you right now, so your hiking is going to be pretty slow. The distance is going to be, I believe it's slow speed. So you're
Alright.
going to be able to go slow, what's it like?
So
2
instead,
hours a day. 2 hours a day. 2 miles an hour. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay.
So that's going to take you.
my brother just completed a marathon on Saturday. 5.5 hours.
24 miles, right?
26.2.
26. Sheesh. So it's going to take you 4 hours. No, it's going to take you 2 hours to get to the Tribor Trail, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll take you 5 hours to get to the main road. Then you'll be able to go at a regular pace of 4 miles an hour.
Okay.
Or 3 miles an hour is a normal pace. Sorry.
Tell, did you want to lead us in our survival?
What does Del respond with?
Do I?
Well, you're in charge of him, technically.
I am.
Sure.
Yeah, feel free to roll survival checks.
Anything special, or is it just
No, just your regular survival.
Are you guiding me on this?
Maris will help with
I'll-
survival, so you have advantage.
All guidance.
24.
Right, you succeed. So the first 2 hours, you're able to make it to the Tribor Trail.
These legs were made for walking.
No problem. If you wanted, you could spend an hour of your time to kind of do another survival check to see where the trail may have gone off to, the lead or whatever.
Yeah. Same thing.
Same thing. That's 20, 30.
Yeah, great. I'm very impressed, Dale. Well done.
Hey, when the symbiote's in charge of the die rolls, it's just Dale who can't roll.
Okay, so you can tell that the trail heads, what is this, east? No, this would be west. West towards the coast, towards the high road.
And are we finding like signs of goblin tracks?
Yeah, definitely. Signs of goblin tracks.
Did we find any crushed shipments or anything?
No. Not, well, in that hour it took you time to like figure out. So you guys are like panning the area, seeing if there's any clues, and then exactly at the 59 minute you do find a lead that takes you towards east. And this might be
Let's say that's
material.
accurate.
Yeah. I wonder if that automatically did that. I think it did. We'll get back here. There we go. Okay, why don't we roll another survival check?
Same as before.
Same as
Yep.
before.
It's a good combo.
It really is.
That is 21.
Excellent. Yeah, you're able to make your way through here.
Roll 2 3s.
Why don't we make a perception check?
Like a
As
group
a group?
perception?
Yep.
Mm, yeah. 17.
Okay, that's 1,
21.
2,
19.
3.
9.
Well
Thank you,
done.
Symbiote.
Half of you. Okay, the symbiote isn't perfect. He makes mistakes sometimes.
He lets Dale's eyes take the wheel. He's resting his eyes and letting Dale see for a
He's
second.
excited. He's like, the human realm. Okay,
Another ray
you
really let
notice
it go for
that
a minute.
there is, along the trail, you do notice that there is some debris hidden in the bushes of what appears to be either like crates or goods, or there's something there. Not like a full on, but you can see like broken wood. You can see pieces of like flour or whatever, like trail of flour in the bushes. That there seemed to have been a skirmish here or something, but it doesn't look like that there is specifically a full on barricade. But you can see that there was something occurred right there. Why don't we do one more survival check to get to the high road?
Same as before.
Same as before.
As before.
Yeah, that's 24.
Very good. Wow. Dale's on a roll.
No, it's the
Cannot
legs.
believe it.
Nice.
It's
Good.
the legs.
It ain't
the
Dale.
legs, guys.
It's just not Dale. It's the symbiote.
Okay.
I imagine Dell.
You guys are getting
as
super
the,
suspicious of my sudden, like, oh yes, this trail and this twig broken means that it's this way.
Like in The Princess Bride, where Prince Humperdinck is like
Uh-huh.
reenacting the
Yeah.
fight.
There was a mighty duel here.
The loser went up that way, but the winner went there. Onward, men!
That's right.
That's the
Okay, here's some
symbiote.
flavor text. You've been on the Tribord Trail for about half a day at this point. This is what, 5 hours into your day, so you're at about noon. As you're kind of cresting around the corner, you can kind of tell that the path starts to become more flat and it becomes a little more paved and worked. You actually notice that there was a skirmish.
Ah, the winner.
It seems like there was a scene of a recent battle. There are dead bodies, blood, and corpses that have been dragged into the bushes. The woods press close to the trail, and you see a trail leading this way from about this point at the crest of the high road. It seems like there is a hidden trail that goblins have traversed in the last hour.
What if we investigate the bodies? What can we glean from?
Why don't you make a medicine check?
Are any of them wearing any, touristy shirts or?
Why don't you make a percentage roll? Actually, you know what? That would be something that Dale would be interested in right now.
Oh no!
Dang it.
Maris
the
is
symbiote
interested
finds-
in the shirts.
I was gonna say,
Symbiote finds a button up.
I want to ask, do we see one?
That's a great question.
Yes.
Do any of us see
Can we make a percentage?
Here, let me make it for you guys.
You're not interested.
I know,
in
but let me
this.
make it for the spawn so that you guys can see it.
Sure.
93
So you're rolling a percentage check.
to see, because I'm not interested.
No.
But I'm just rolling the percentile for.
if it exists?
Okay, so you roll the percentiles that exist. Why don't you guys make a perception to see if you can see the existence of
16.
11.
320.
Yeah, Maris and Thorkin, you can see that there was a chest of drawers that were that's broken in the bushes, and there is fine clothing and fine wear that is just kind of draped on bushes and trees and kind of just in a pile.
Is there a Hawaiian shirt amongst them?
There's a very flashy shirt among them.
Del, are you interested in this?
No, not really.
Hold on. Let's let fate decide that.
Okay.
Why don't you roll a persuasion against an insight?
Okay.
Roll your insight.
Roll my insight.
Yeah.
Oh, the least I can get is a 9.
8.
The lowest I can roll is a 9 plus 7.
So you're still gonna win no matter what.
Yeah, the lowest I can roll is a 16 total.
Dale does take the shirt
Okay.
and shows interest.
Sure.
The Dale's apparently rubbing.
But
off
his
on the
response
symbiote.
isn't characteristic of a response that Dale would make.
I'm not like excited. I'm like,
Sure.
I
And
guess.
he'll put it
Sure.
on
Okay.
right over the clothing that he's wearing.
Next week, baby,
Yeah.
the Hawaiian shirt returns.
Yes. Thank you, symbiote.
Can you please sign this IOU for us?
Okay, you guys have one more survival check to make it through this.
Maris would like to spend time performing last rites and burying the bodies.
Oh, okay, sure. It'll take some time though.
Yeah.
Oh, if I help.
Burying, you wouldn't be able to dig a very deep grave. It would have to be
That would take
more
hours.
of like.
Maris is okay with the bonfire.
Yeah, we can burn them.
Yeah.
Cremation is recognized in many religions.
Yeah, I would say that would take probably an hour
Sure.
time if you want to take that extra time.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Maris
And-
doesn't have a censor to get throw them in the sea.
No.
Okay.
No, you
Anything else that you guys want to do during this hour?
I don't know.
You gonna help?
Well, I'll help because I haven't wasted any resources, so I don't need to gain anything.
Okay, cool. So you guys take an hour. You guys bury the bodies. You're able to find some trinket or whatever that kind of identifies them if you'd like. You can hold on to that.
We
You can
do
tell these
hold
are
on to that.
mercantilists. They're, they've received their license through
Do we
Obelisk Gate.
see any wheels?
Wheels?
Yeah.
No, not here.
Did we buy the wheels?
They,
Yeah.
they
Oh,
would
okay.
have emblems on them that kind of show that they're a part of the mercantilist guild. And then they have like a specific, they would also have like a specific patch for the company that they represent. And then they would also have documentation of the goods and goods of sale, bills of goods, that kind of thing that you could grab. And
Oh, this is very, very interesting.
Paper. Yeah.
you can see there's lots. Yes, you would be able to read it
We're
all.
apparently missing some items.
Yes. So this would be.
It's weird to have a smart barbarian.
This would be a typical how do I put this? Like you can tell that there's like lots of goods that would restock the inn and the tavern, as well as the whatever I call it, the general store, and there are some magical items as well.
Do we find smithing tools in the pot?
Absolutely, there's smithing tools, lots
Sweet.
of artisan tools, carpentry tools.
I can take that off my notes.
No,
No.
hold on. So in the bill of goods there is, but not there physically.
Oh, never mind.
So you
Oh,
can
the
see
goods aren't there.
The goods aren't there.
They've been taken.
They've been taken.
They took our beer.
I feel slightly angry at such a suggestion.
But emotions are beneath my stature.
Don't put words in my mouth.
God
Quiet. That's right. You still have to rage.
Why is the
I'm
rum
still
always
righteous
gone?
and
I'm still mad, but I'm mad with a British accent.
Yes. Okay, why don't we roll our final survival check as you make your way through this rough terrain?
Tried and true. Tried and true. And
Thanks,
21.
Elephant. No, thank you,
Really
Dale.
good,
Thanks,
well done.
Elephant. I like the elephant more.
The goblin's trail ends at a cave in a hillside from the scene of the ambush. A shallow stream flows from the cave of the mouth, which is screened by dense briar thickets. A narrow dry path leads into the cave on the right side of the stream. This is a good point where we could pause. It is 9:42. We've been going for about an hour and 45 minutes. We could go a little bit longer if you want to.
That would put us like right in the middle of exploration and or combat, though, right when 10 o'clock rolls around.
I am of the opinion that this is a really good
This
point
is a great
to
Yeah.
call it for the night.
Plus,
Thank
I-
you,
plus, I
everyone
feel
who
if
has
we-
joined
if we-
us.
Yeah.
If we push our luck, it's like the Green Dragon's cave or something.
Yeah.
Remember,
Our luck has not been
in the
very good
comments,
tonight.
is the figure that was shown earlier Kratos or not? Did we
It's
defeat
not.
the god
No,
of
no,
war?
we agreed that once Andy called it Kratos, that it was dead Kratos.
It was confirmed. God confirmed it.
God
was
confirmed
Kratos.
it was dead
That
Kratos.
was
Something
dead
happened.
Kratos.
The far realm pulled Kratos from his.
That was hilarious. Where'd you get that many?
Sorry,
from?
legally
I don't know,
distinct
I-
Kratos.
That's right. They need this thing. I don't know. I think he was just. I think he's a zombie Goliath.
Yeah, that happens to
Oh,
have the god of war.
Well, it's like the perfect paint job for Kratos.
Right.
All right, folks. Thanks for watching.
And as always, we've been over 18 years of age.
We have been the entire time.
I was expecting some sort of like quip or something.
That was a quip.